showing up for you?
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm streaming to YouTube.
Yep. Oh, YouTube. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go on to Tog. The walk.
Just closing out some stuff so that it doesn't use as much.
Okay.
So usually it's running better.
Alright.
What do you want? Make it quick. Enough talk.
No, apparently people are still bitches.
Man, there's a delay in the audio.
By how much?
Like, 5 seconds.
Wait, does it record my voice?
Yeah.
Does it
records
record your...
both of our voices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'd be really weird if I was just talking to myself on this. It's a wabbit!
It's wabbit season.
Can't you see I wish to be left alone?
Actually, I think it's a 12-second delay.
Oh.
I love hearing us talk to each other and then 12 seconds later hear the same words exchanged, repeated.
That must be really fucking confusing. So at this point in the story, or for my character, I'm learning how to become a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. I saw that insignia on the door and I was like, hey, why does it have a Skyrim symbol? And then I was like, oh, I'm a fucking retard.
It's not the Skyrim symbol, that's the Imperial Dragon.
Oh, well,
Hello, magician.
fuck
What news
you,
of your task?
Imperial scum.
Your face looks grim. What?
He got turned into a zombie.
By the 9. And there was nothing you could do
did?
for him?
He
What
was
a
trying to find an
horrible fate.
informant into
I cannot
this.
imagine
It's like
how
there's
they
this
could do
group
that
of
to him.
necromancers that are
So many
waging war on
lives
the
lost.
mages.
I thank you for trying
Yeah.
to save
And
him.
I was supposed to go and find this guy that was a,
It's curious. Skingrad's people scarcely ever set eyes on the Count, but he's apparently
we were
loved and
supposed to find
respected
him,
by
and
all
it
his
turns out
subjects.
that the informant was turned into a zombie
Before
by the
we continue,
necromancers.
you should speak to Raminus.
Well, that's too bad.
A man's
Good
work
day.
is never done.
Hello, wizard. It's my pleasure. You are a magician no more. Guild members shall now address you as Warlock. Congratulations.
I'm a warlock now.
The Mages Guild run your town. Goodbye.
Oh
Good
yeah,
day.
you know how that conversation you had
Hello,
on
Gilbert.
Steam was read after
There is
a
an
couple of
urgent
years?
matter which requires your personal attention.
Yeah?
This task falls to
I showed
you
it to
and only
Hayden
you.
and then he got all pissed and thought you were a dick.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he was reading it and
Are
he
you
was
prepared to begin?
like, fuck Ian, man, like, fuck Ian.
That what? That...
This is a friend I haven't spoken to in years, and like, he talks about me behind my back to her.
Well, at that point, I
Seriously,
wasn't friends
fuck
with him
him.
anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, see, it's funny with Hayden, because, like,
Count
he's
Hasseldor
so
of
stupid
Skingrad has
that
contacted
it's so
the council.
funny,
He
But it's
claims
funny
to have
how someone
information
can
that
be
is
so
vital to us.
stupid that it's funny.
He has requested
but
that
it's
you
just
personally
as
travel to
sad and
Skingrad
just as
to obtain
frustrating.
this information. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with Hasseldorf
Yeah, guys,
be
trying to
preserved. I
use a
expect
mask
you to
is like
visit him
trying to keep
immediately.
flays out using chicken wire.
I am unsure as to why he has requested that you, of
the
all
more I
people,
thought about
should
it,
be the one to
that
visit
actually
him.
makes a lot of sense.
I have no wish to put you in
have you
harm's
ever
way.
had an open window and a fly comes in? Do you realize how fucking hard it is to have a fly come out of a window to get it back out?
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
how hard it would be with chicken wire. So in a way,
Yeah.
Hayden actually made himself. That actually made sense.
Please travel there as soon
What?
as
How
possible.
is called?
The Count is waiting
The
for you.
masks. He was saying that like a virus.
Please pay a
can't be
visit to
stopped
Count
by a
Hasseldor in
mask.
Skingrad. If his information
No,
is as vital
No,
as he
it's so that you
claims,
stop
we need
spreading
it
it in
as
case
soon
you're
as
an
possible.
asymptomatic carrier. The coronavirus has an incubation period of like 14
Count
days.
Hasseldor awaits your arrival.
So you can have it for 14 days and you
Hello,
can spread it to
sir.
other people and
What
you'll
have you
never
been
know.
up to?
I saw
So that's the
another-
purpose of a mask. It's so that you don't spread it.
What
Or
is
it's to
it, citizen?
lessen the chances of spreading.
Alright then.
Ha!
Oh yeah, I
Hello,
go here.
wizard.
You know, I think it's funny how like I was the only person that he stopped contacting for a couple of months.
And now you're the
Because-
only person that he talks to?
Greetings, Guildman.
No, it's not that. Well, yeah, but like
What's the latest?
you and Carlton are the only people
The
that
last
truly hate him.
So
But like
I
I'm the only one that actually
What's the
likes
news
him
from
and
the
that
other
defends
parts of
him and just
Tommy?
thinks he's a fucking joke.
become increasingly.
Well, I mean, I was like that too, but when he started to say, like, oh, you guys might live in Minnesota, and you might see all these things happening, hear all these things happening around you, but you don't know what's really going on, and I feel sorry for you. Like, that was just so ignorant, and that, I'm just like, fuck
Like,
that.
we live in Minneapolis and we don't know anything about the riots.
Yeah, it was actually done by the left, guys. Don't you know that Antifa was funded by the right, so that, you could, like, seriously, dude, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit.
Wait, what did he like? Didn't he try saying that like this wouldn't be like the government, like this couldn't be on Donald Trump unless the soldiers were like attacking other people?
Yes, and I said, that's literally what's going on! He's like, no, it's not. Yes, there's stuff going on! I'll show you pictures of it! There's like all these things cars. He's like, so show me a bunch of pictures of cars and stuff. And like military soldiers. But they don't actually killing anybody. It's so weird because every time we present evidence, it's somehow evidence for his cause. Have you realized that?
Yeah, that's just when someone is too biased to see reason, they try to bend things to like fit their premise.
He's the most gullible piece of shit ever.
If he's in a concentration camps built by like the union of Donald Trump and like
you are here to see
Vladimir
the Count,
Putin,
yes?
he'll be
He has
trying to
been
tell all the
expecting you.
prisoners like how
Wait
this
here.
has nothing
I
to
shall
do with
inform
Trump.
him of your
This is
And
the
Trump's
liberals,
trying
the
to
liberals.
gain trying to liberate us.
Make it quick.
And the prisoners eventually get so pissed off they just slaughter him.
Just leave.
I don't know, dude. Hayden could get himself killed for being so fucking retarded. It's like,
It's a problem that will take care of itself. I mean, we've tried telling him repeatedly, like, hey, you're kind of fucking stupid. Maybe you shouldn't be thinking like this, and he's just chosen to ignore it. So really, it's on him.
I mean, when he makes a case for like an hour or so trying to explain to us how gay porn isn't gay porn, like, that's how you know this person's fucking stupid.
Do you remember one time how he said, like, I don't make fun of you guys for thinking the coronavirus is deadly, while you guys make fun
I
of me?
remember that!
Like,
Safe travels. Take care. So long. See
Like,
you.
oh my god, like, there's all these things that kept happening, like, at first with, like, the coronavirus thing, and, like, before, I mean, with all the stuff he had beforehand, I could tolerate him. With the coronavirus, I started to be like, yeah, you're on thin fucking ice. I tried, you know, giving him the benefit of the doubt, I tried giving him chances, and then when he said the thing about, you know, Minneapolis, I'm like, alright, buddy, that's it. I don't want anything
you're
to do
a
with
fucking
you
tard. Dude, we could literally make... I was thinking of this for a while. We could literally make green texts off of Hayden.
Oh my god. Like, from his perspective?
No, from, like, the shit he's done. We could do it from his perspective, too, though. Like, everything that's actually happened with involving Hayden, like, this is, like, literally a green text that we could be writing.
Well, if it was you guys.
Welcome, Guild Mage.
What's wrong?
We
There he
meet
is.
again, although in different circumstances. I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last.
So this guy is the Count
Less so,
of,
perhaps.
Skingrad,
The information I have for your
which
guild
is
will
the
not be met with
richest
smiles
city
and handshakes, I
in
fear.
Oblivion, so it's kind of like Solitude.
Cool.
Believe me, Mehrunes Dagon will know he was in a fight if he tries to take this city from me. I don't envy the High Chancellor his position.
Like, you finally
Can't be
snap
easy
and you
trying
tell
to rule an
Hayden,
empire.
Hayden, you're so fucking
Not
stupid, you shouldn't even be alive. And, like, he tries to twist that into
I've
you
never
threatening
heard the
his
Countess
life.
mention
And, like,
her
you
husband.
just say,
I believe it is something
yeah,
of a sore point.
Corona will do it
Ready
for
to
me. And then you just block him.
I have called you
He
here
took the
because
thing where I
from our
said he shouldn't
previous
even be
encounter,
alive
I believe
as a
you can
threat.
be trusted. Consider the implications of that as you handle a
You know,
small
he actually, like,
surprised.
asked me if
Nothing
I
is
took
for free,
screenshots of
mate.
the conversation. I
There's a
was like,
small nuisance I would have you deal with before I tell you.
Sorry, I just woke
what
up.
I
What are you
know.
talking about?
One good turn deserves
And then he said,
Screenshots of
I'd
what
forget
conversation?
about it. You know, that whole conversation we had on
Missed
the,
the opportunity to take
June 13th.
advantage of your help.
he
I
just
think
doesn't know
not.
what he's saying,
I
dude. I
assure
get it that he's
the
angry with
information
what's
I
going on, but
will
honestly,
be worth
if who he
your
thinks should be in the blame, I don't care anymore. But when he's saying that I
Easy
shouldn't be
might
alive,
situation to be
that's
sure,
just
but
sheer hate.
neither I nor my friends can become directly
But when he blacklists me and humiliates
A
me,
nest of
treats
vampires
and
has
convinces
sprung up
everyone to
in
treat me like an
Bloodcrust
animal in a cage and
southeast
says
of
that I
the
should
town.
be dead
They're a
because
threat to the town.
I'm simply
and
pointing
must
out
be
the blame
eliminated.
for all of this whole, and we're
Their
barking up the
presence
wrong
has drawn a
tree,
group of
and
vampire
he's just
hunters in
out there
town,
for hate for
following
another person.
rumors
Don't
of
you see that this guy
vampires in
genuinely hates me?
Skingrad.
You're a
Though I do
genuine
not
tard,
believe my
Hayden.
identity has been compromised. I do not wish to take any chances.
Remember when I said
so
that the
cannot
belief
act on
in tortoises
either
is
matter.
funded by the Taliban?
The
Can
belief
act
in
with
what?
impunity, and so
The
will
belief
take
in
terrorists
tortoise,
from me.
believing tortoises are real is funded by the
What
Taliban.
I know.
What? And he believed that?
No, I said that as a joke because
A
you were trying to
troublesome
tell him that
I
Antifa is
expect
an
you to
idea,
deal
not an
with it.
organization.
Yeah.
There are at least 3 of them. I know only one by name.
It's
a
like
wood elf
you couldn't
called
get
Eridor.
through to him, like
He's
what's
rather
going
good from
on,
what I understand.
and you spelled out for him
I could
in
have
my
him
city
myself,
where I
but it would
live.
be
It was the
unwise
rights.
to display my prowess in public.
He's like,
This is the
oh, this has
folly
nothing
of
to
the
do with
young
you. This
and
is about
proud.
the thing at large. I'm like,
Of course,
we're literally talking
if
about
you
what's
caught
going on.
murdering them in the streets, the guards will respond accordingly. I
He's
And he
just
keeps
backtracking.
asking you for
with this
proof. Like, he keeps asking you for proof again and again. It's like you keep giving him videos, pictures of what's going on,
This I cannot
screenshots
say.
of what Trump
I
says.
refrain from
The United
expressing
States
too much
devolved
interest,
into riots
lest
again.
their
Sad.
attention be
Obama
turned
needs to
towards the
resign.
castle.
A real leader does not let their
The
country
citizens
fall
will
this
likely
low.
know more. I imagine.
And like he
presence
says,
here.
what does that prove? And I say, if the president was Hillary, he would be on our side. Like exactly, like if it was Hillary, he wouldn't be defending us.
Dude. If Donald Trump was wearing a mask, Hayden would instantly be like, okay, fine, we're gonna wear a mask. They would be protesting in the street for making masks mandatory. Like, Hayden would be asking us, "Hey, you guys wearing your masks?" Just imagine that, dude. If Trump endorsed masks, he would be so for masks that he would be having this aggressiveness towards people, having people wear masks.
Kill them. Run them out of town. Do what you will.
Remember when you were
want them
talking
gone.
about how Trump was saying we should
Of course,
inject
they
ourselves
shouldn't
with,
be
like,
caught murdering them in the
disinfectants?
streets.
Yeah.
The
And, like,
guards will
Hayden was
respond
literally trying to
accordingly.
make a case to support Trump.
I cannot arouse further suspicion by offering leniency to you, should you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. What?
It's not child
The cavern
porn,
is a
it's
short
animated.
distance east of the castle, far enough from town that few residents have reason to pass by it, thankfully. I assure you, I am not responsible for them. I would never be so careless. Where there are mindless animals, predators are never far behind. This is not the first time
So
such
yeah,
a
this
thing has
guy's a
happened,
vampire,
however.
by the way.
On some level,
yeah.
they're aware of my presence.
His name is
Whether they
Count
covet all
Janus.
that I have, or
Janus
simply
was the
wish to
Roman
see it
god,
destroyed,
the
I do
two-headed,
not
the
know.
two-faced Roman god of
They've
beginnings and
given into their
transitions.
instincts,
And so
a
you
little
kind of
more
see him
than
as two-faced,
animals.
that he has
They
the
need
public
to be
face of being this
exterminated.
count, but
One
he's also
way
a vampire.
or another.
Alright.
I shall await your return.
Thank you, my good gentleman. I notice when I'm streaming, it's actually pretty laggy. I hate it
That's
one.
fine.
On my stream, on my screen, it's kind of laggy. Laggier than
Still a
usual.
little bit. Not really, though.
I mean, it's still above 30 FPS most of the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does FCOM mean?
That's the mod, like the mod combination. See, there's these big mods for Oblivion, and there's a mod
Alright.
called FCOM that makes them all work together. So I pretty much am having the 10 or so biggest mods in this game running at once, and it's pretty epic. There's something here. Oh, it's just a wolf. Oh, more wolves. Take your
Great
bones,
idea.
your pelts.
Huh? Where did you go? Come out where I can see you. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Get back here, bitch.
Ah!
Where did you go? Come out so I can see you.
Like, I mean, have you noticed that, like, talking to Hayden is like talking to a 5-year-old kid where you can just tell them, like, anything,
Oh yeah.
and they believe you?
Well, as long as you have it with certain
But I'm gonna have to
political
take you
motives,
down.
yeah. Battle axe of burning, sure.
Who's there? Without question. Goodbye.
Like, dude, like, I can't believe someone could be this fucking stupid. Like, Jeffrey Epstein was revived as a mind control slave. Steve Jobs is still alive on Mars. Hillary Clinton is a supreme Satanist necromancer in the KKK. Coronavirus is a mind-controlled device controlled by satellites.
Organic satellites. Satellites that
Organic satellites, yeah.
are obsidian shell. Cool.
How could someone, like, hear all this shit and take it word for word? Like, did you hear how genuine he was? He was like, you really think so? Like, you were talking about the Rothschilds, like, caused the Civil War so they could, like, do something.
It's extracting their blood.
What the fuck, dude? Like, why? Like, you fucking, like, whenever you could just hear, like, how he just accepted everything without question.
Yeah, that was the saddest part.
And it's like, every time you leave, he would talk to me like, dude, I'm just glad that somebody finally sees things the way I do. Like, I'm just glad somebody finally gets this shit.
Come back here, bitch.
Let me tell him he's a torrent the next day.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys would do this. Why would you do this? You were my friend. What do you have against me, man?
Remember when I said, oh hey, I just saw on the Washington Post that, yeah, Hayden's right, Ian, like, Donald Trump's working with China. It turns out that, Corona wasn't really that bad after all, and they're actually really clearing everything up. And then Hayden's like, you see, Ian, I told you so. And then I said, I'm lying, Hayden, I made all that up.
Why would you do that? Why would you fucking asshole?
And then you left the chat. It's like, Hayden, we wouldn't bully you so much if you weren't such a fucking tart.
What do you guys have against me?
Remember when you were in the call with him and he was saying with you with the most pissed out voice, I don't get it, what do I have to do to change, guys? Why do you guys keep bullying me? And you're like, wait, you don't know why we bully you? No, I don't fucking get it! And then you laugh at his face.
Say, do you really think I'm arrogant?
Remember we were gonna watch that video where someone like tries to say that like fucking Frozen 2 has a cult symboling and messaging.
And then Hayden's like, yeah,
And like,
I'm not saying it's true, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Like, for real, dude.
It's nothing personal, but I'm gonna have to take you down.
like, what the fuck, dude?
Never mess with the best.
It's like, dude, you can't see why we bully you.
Watch closely now and you just might
Get
learn.
back here, you. What does she have? Oh, an obsidian cuirass. Cool. So these guys were bottling their blood and selling it as wine.
You know, if you show these nude bodies on your stream, Ian, this could get taken down and you could be sued for $10 million.
I don't give a shit. A pumpkin.
So, you want to play Minecraft later?
Nah.
I was joking.
Look at the muscles on you.
Thank you.
Greetings to you.
Righteous seek something.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I bought some wine from David Surly. Excellent body.
No doubt. They make a fine wine, Surly vineyards.
My throat is throaty. Oh damn, it's dark.
What, outside?
Yeah, in the game.
Oh, okay.
What?
What is this guy doing all the way out here?
Knowledge is... Shadow hide you.
Lonely Suitor Lodge. Yeah, it's going really slow here. I'll go to my house in Skingrad and take a nap there.
Hurry up!
Alright.
I'm busy. You got...
Talk to Eridor.
Did you hear the one where like Jim was talking about how Hayden like doesn't like brush his teeth or go to the dentist because like you really think you can trust a guy that makes a lot of money off of you?
Oh my god. That's his justification for not going to the dentist?
Yeah. They say his teeth are shitty.
Now you are looking at my good side.
Or a
right?
therapist.
You know, I really don't think that therapy would help him at all. You'd probably think, you're trying to corrupt me with your liberal games.
No, it's like Hayden tells like the therapist all his problems and everything, and the therapist just stares at him and says, you're a tard.
No, the therapist just commits suicide.
Commits seppuku.
Okay, where's the dude? Beep 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 beep.
Thomas Elliot killed himself in front of his girlfriend.
Who?
Thomas Elliot.
Elliot Rogers?
Nope, he is the same. I just want to say some random ass fact.
Alicia Caro visits her
For no
mother and
fucking
Coral
reason.
regularly. A dutiful daughter and a dutiful wife, I hear. All appointments to see the Count must be made through Hal Lurs.
Hey Ian, would you ever be down to watch shitty movies?
I'd have to be really bored.
Alright.
I mean, like, really bored.
Okay.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
I was thinking maybe we could watch like the Scooby-Doo movies or some like other shitty movies.
Scooby-Doo movies aren't shitty.
They aren't?
No.
The live action ones?
Go ahead.
The fuck are the vampire hunters?
Go away, fool.
Oh, well, I mean, if you like them, that's fine.
Westfields. Well, yeah, I don't think they're shitty.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, no. Not another one. Ahem. Citizen of Skingrad, please be advised that I am here on official business and wish no harm. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're worried about what my men and I are doing here in town, right? Then what do you want with me? I'm a busy man. I don't have time to stand around and chat. All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere. You know where they're holed up? And what? I'm supposed to take your word for it? Sorry, friend, but I'll need some sort of proof. You got any proof? Well, maybe you're not lying after all. If they're gone, then there's no point in hanging around here. Damned amateurs. You people should leave it to the professionals.
Yay. So I just killed a bunch of vampires and like I went up to the professional vampire hunters and I'm like, yeah, here's some vampire dust. Yeah, I did your job for you. So get the fuck out of here. And they're like, fine, jeez.
Anytime. Go ahead. So long.
So I had to do that because the Count is a vampire, and he said, hey, there's some vampires here, I don't want them to sniff out and find out that I'm a vampire. If you do that, I'll give you information for your guild about these chucklefuck vampire necromancers or whatever.
Alright.
You know, just like Hillary Clinton. Wait, do you remember when I tried to convince Hayden that there's lizard people? And he's like,
yeah.
Do you think that Nancy Pelosi is one? Do you know who Nancy Pelosi is?
No.
She's the Speaker of the House right now.
Oh, alright.
Which, I'm not quite sure what that position means, but she's the only Democrat in... Because the Senate is a majority... Like, all the government bodies right now under Trump are majority Republican.
That sounds terrible.
And she's the only one that is, like a Democrat. So she holds a lot of power, but everybody's like, fire Fauci, and, yeah, I remember that Hayden just, like, said out of the blue for no reason, Fauci is so full of shit. And then I heard him say that, and I'm like, what makes you say that? He's like, I don't know what I'm saying. Probably heard me say that, and then with the way that I said it, he's probably like, I don't want to argue.
I will assist you however I can.
You have completed your tasks for...
Okay.
Fauci is full of shit. What makes you say that? I don't want to argue.
Well, why do you think he doesn't want to argue with me? Because he knows that that I'll probably win.
What the fuck are you eating?
Pizza.
You still eating pizza? It's been like an hour.
There's a little bit left.
Okay. Remember when you kept saying, like, hey, you think, like, Shroudus is a part of the Cabal? He's like, yeah, maybe. And, like, you kept asking, hey, you think Jared Fogel's a part of the Cabal? Yeah, that makes sense. I think so. And then eventually he's like, Ian, like, why do you think everyone's a part of the Cabal?
Was that on the day of Cabal? Was I saying that, like, I was like saying, like, hey, do you think all these people are part of the
Cabal?
I've had my eyes open to the truth, of course.
Such a tard. But hey, what else is new?
What the fuck is count? Get out of your hidey hole, you little bitch.
So the work
whoa, what the fuck?
is complete. Now we can discuss the information.
Oh, he jump scared me. I thought he was gonna come out of one door.
The cavern is silent once more. I would be foolish to think that this might send a message to those who would encroach on my territory. The Elder Council and the bureaucracy have managed the Empire's affairs for decades. The Emperor rules, but the Council handles all the details. You convinced them to leave, I see. A wise plan. More hunters will come in time, I'm sure. For now, Skingrad is quiet again. And you have my thanks. Your guild does not fully appreciate the danger which quickly approaches. Hopefully when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The necromancers are a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil, and they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Mana Marco has returned. Nearly invincible, he has established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know. See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either. He is an old and powerful necromancer. Traven will recognize the name even if you do not.
So Manny Marco is like this fucking, like, 2,000-year-old necromancer guy.
I've told you all that I know. Mana Marco has come to Cyrodiil, and I believe he means harm to your guild. Traven must know this. Even I know that some from your guild have defected to join him. I believe you can be trusted, as you have been attacked once already. Perhaps it is a mistake to make that assumption. Only time will tell, I suppose. Return to your guild and prepare yourself accordingly.
Oh, dude, somebody disliked your stream.
Oh, I wonder who that was.
Yeah, must have been Hayden.
Yeah. Wait. Shit, if we're talking about Hayden in this stream, you're probably gonna send it to him as a meme.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
I'm not sending it to him unless you want to. You can do it.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk to him. But I can imagine you doing
wish there were more
like,
people.
hey, Ian shit talked you. And we have it on proof. On video proof. He's like, oh my gosh, really?
So tiresome.
And he'll probably say something like, his feeble liberal mind cannot comprehend my brilliance.
Greetings, warlock.
Hayden the Tard.
Greetings, warlock.
I wish we had more
What
people
news
on
from
this stream to
Skingrad?
talk about how much
I
we
assume
hate
you've
Hayden.
spoken to Count Hasseldorf? Andalindaris is an intemperate, bibulous philanderer and a dark elf. Other than that, he is perfectly suited to be a count. What? Is that possible? This is grave news indeed. I had, perhaps foolishly, believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall need to consult the council as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives.
What can I do for you, Archmage?
Heard any?
Good day. Sooner. So long.
My attention is focused.
Greetings,
Okay, so I guess I just,
Hello, guildmate.
The Tiber Septim Hotel is a nice place. It's not cheap, though.
well, I know what I can do.
Good day.
While we wait for him to do his council mage thing,
Take care.
go do some restoration training. So I can make the first secret magic.
Work keeps my hands busy.
When I was out here a couple days ago, when I was playing this game a couple days ago, I was in this area, and there was like a fucking bipedal sheep.
What's that?
Like a sheep that walks on two legs, and it was like attacking me. It was kind of creepy.
What the fuck?
was called like a scorp or something. Yeah, this lady was attacked by wolves here. Oh yep, the body's still there. There was a mountain lion. It was called a skeep.
A skeep.
You know, fuck, I'll resurrect it.
Oh, what the fuck? That's what it was? I thought it was a regular sheep with like 2 legs. There was just the hind legs.
What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Oh, I guess it went to the spirit world.
I cast an invisibility spell.
Great idea.
I could tell because it had a green, like, fuzziness. It had green smoke come out of its hands. Oh, just a war.
It's nothing personal, but I'm gonna have to take you down.
How boring.
The last sound you ever hear.
Last sound you ever hear. Giggity giggity goo. All over you.
There's a Daedra attacked here. For some reason, this guy's... Oh yeah, there's a Storm Atronach.
Why is that horse blue?
Because it's dead. Like, all the blood was drained from it.
Oh, okay.
It's just so beautiful. It's so green.
So vibrant.
So green and serene. I'm gonna
Green and serene.
Ooh, that's even better.
What?
You'll see in 12 seconds.
Ooh. That's very green. I like green. It's a good color.
Well, this is more of a... Well, the trees are green, but the ground is this kind of dead yellow. There's these weird kind of like little yellow bushes and stuff.
That's too bad.
That's some nice decor.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought you were talking about the rocks for some reason. I was like, oh, okay, if you say so.
No, I was looking at the heads on the spikes. And I was like, those are some nice decor. Who's this guy? Wallace Bay.
Go ahead, please. Can you believe that
What's this guy
The
walking
spikes or the pikes?
Those are spikes.
Okay.
A pike is a spike that you use as a weapon. It's pretty much a spear.
Oh, okay.
I understand
So I'm
Daedra
sorry.
worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle. The Ultima have powerful wizards.
What?
It could be a dangerous situation.
What?
Why are they wearing bikinis and this guy has like full plate or
Greetings
full
to you.
chainmail?
Come
What's
on.
the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
They say syndicates are...
So it's easier to determine whether or not they're male or female.
But what tactical advantage would you have that against that in combat? Like, what would be the point of that? Whatever.
Something worse.
You're
Yeah.
sexist.
A pleasure. There's much I can show you. Let's see if we can't teach. You've got a lot to learn. I can show you some.
What?
Knowledge is the
What? Nothing.
Pay
I just said
attention,
you're
and you-
sexist. That's what I was laughing at.
be seeing you.
Clutch is finished.
Well, if I'm
I guess I'm-
sexist, how come I fucked this character so I could have reduced prices for training? How does that make me sexist?
You You treat women as sex objects.
Well, yeah, there's only one gender. Women are objects. Don't you know that?
For the glory of Allah.
Yes, for the glory of Allah. The one meme where it was like Obama saying that he hated Islam and then Donald Trump had like a turban. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a really long time. Okay. Would be faster, I think. Yeah, recall. Hey guys, I'm just gonna chill out here for a while.
Total trap.
Creature. See, I want to get my restoration up to 100 so I can start making super spells. Like,
that's nice.
Restore 100 health per second for 100 seconds.
I had this nightmare.
So you pretty much become
I was
immortal.
just standing around doing nothing.
And then later on, I'll have it so that like
things, aren't they?
I get 100% resistances and stuff. Eventually, it'll be like resist magic 100%, resist fire 100%, resist frost 100%. Resist shock 100%. Resist poison 100%. Reflect 100%. Resist magic 100%. Reflect spell 100%.
Reflect all kinds of damage 100%.
Pretty much, and then on top of that, I would have constant health regeneration. And magicka regeneration and stamina regeneration. And the spell will cost like all my magicka to cast it, but by then my magic would be completely regenerated by then. Oh man, this music is so fitting.
What's blood on my phone? Where that happened?
So, Tyson, come on.
Nosebleed?
Oh, that must have been from the plum I ate. Never mind.
You ate a plum and it bled?
No, there's some red residue on my
Oh, okay! That'd be really weird if
the plum bleeded all over my phone.
That would be really scary. Imagine you're eating like an apple, and the apple bleeds as you bite it. Like,
that would be scary, dude. And then this like apparition appears before you, saying you shall be cursed under the full brunt of your ancestors' sins.
Jesus. I could write a story about
My
that.
attention is focused on the council.
The bloody apple.
What do we do?
It's my pleasure. Your
Okay, why isn't he... Okay... Wait, no, unofficial Elder Scrolls pages... Oblivion... Quests... Mages Guild... Okay.
So what, did Carlton say that he fell asleep in the main chat?
Callendale runs a nice place.
I have no idea. I think he was waiting
I'm so
for
fucking
moves.
sore.
He was
I fell
waiting
asleep.
for moves.
I've been sleeping irregularly, so let's hold it off until tomorrow. I'm so sorry, fuck.
Well, for this, we're gonna have to take him through Ravenholm.
Ravenholm?
Yeah, and have him fight 3 tanks at once.
That's actually pretty easy.
It is?
Yeah.
Greetings, Guilty.
Well, was it because you did it all with bots?
There's something strange about
No, it's because you don't have to be caved into
The
this
council
one
is in
room.
complete
You can walk
disarray at the news
around
of
and
Manimako's presence in
and
Cyrodiil.
like shoot these
The
bitches.
King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made. All of my attention is devoted to the council. We must discern the reason for this sudden attack and stop Manimako before he destroys us all. I am unable
Like, I
to look into
died
something that has been brought
at
to my
the end,
attention.
but this one guy
Are you
came up and
capable of
revived
going on
me.
my behalf? Good.
Okay.
Please go to Bruma. I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss given recent developments.
What?
Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything.
What's up?
I'm
Make sure
streaming.
she's all right, will you?
Screaming
It's
what?
not like her to avoid contact
Oblivion
with the
on YouTube.
university for so long.
Ooh.
And so, I guess
The Elder
everything
Council
you
and
hear
the bureaucracy have
will
managed the
show up in
Empire's affairs for
12
decades.
seconds on the stream.
The Emperor rules, but the Council
Hello,
handles all
gamers.
the details.
Who's that?
Oh, no, it's Jim.
Come see me when you've spoken to
Fucking
Deacon.
Jim.
Jim and Ernie? In the
Dude, the whole
same...
family's back together.
Hell yeah, bro.
You only missed
Oh,
family
what's your
members Hayden.
YouTube channel?
We need Hayden here.
Yeah.
No.
Ernie, Hayden trusts you. Add him and tell him to join.
No.
No,
No,
I'm not gonna
don't.
do that.
I don't want to talk to him.
He doesn't want to
know,
talk
it's
to you
okay.
either. I talked to Hayden and he says he doesn't want to VC if like you or Carlton are in chat.
If me or Carlton are in chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember he called me and talked about that. Cause like I told him like, go hey bro, I want, cause I told him like, quote, I want you to be more active in the server, and he said that like, he said that he wants to, it's just he feels uneasy talking there, mainly because of you and Caleb. free list.
Yeah, he thinks I made death threats on him.
When did you make fucking death threats to him?
Tell me why.
Interpreted it as death threats. I said, at one point I said, Hayden, you are so stupid, you should not be alive. And he said, oh, so you're saying I should be dead? Fucking death threats?
Oh, I see.
I mean, that was when I snapped. I said that out of anger.
Yeah, I
Tell
was
me
aware.
why I
was
thought
like,
you were Kaylin for a split second.
Because I have a sexy little child voice.
That's exactly what it is. You sound so fucking sexy, dude. I wanna like.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh, shit.
Talk, are you implying something here by
Oh
saying
no
sexy child voice?
no! Of course not. Of course not, dude.
No,
it's just
what
a
are you
fantasy.
implying?
It's not real. It's just a fantasy. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's just a fantasy,
Yeah,
dude.
it's just fictional children I'm raping. It's not real children.
Yeah,
only
it's
in my-
animation.
I'm only raping children in my head, so it's okay.
Guys, I'm only ironically a Nazi. Why are you being so offended? Just because I have swastikas in my room doesn't mean I'm actually a Nazi. It's all like, you know, it's all ironic. I just don't
I
get
used
it.
to have, I actually used to have a Nazi flag in my room, but my parents let me take it down.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my
Why?
God, why?
No, I'm fucking kidding. That didn't happen.
Oh shit! I was about to say, I'm like, god damn, this is something I should. Fuck, dude. Oh my god.
I said it because I knew you'd believe me.
Well, I mean, you don't usually. Actually, no. Thinking back on it, you do lie about a lot of things. You're like, hey guys, this thing happened. No, it didn't. But that's because I was lying.
Yeah, but when I lie, I usually always say I'm lying.
Oh, you do it in a clever way. You're not like.
Yeah, like when.
And yeah,
like
you
when I
immediately
said that, like Hayden told me that like he thinks that Planned Parenthood takes the fetuses and sacrifices them to Satan. And then I told you guys I was joking. He didn't say that. But it sounds.
It does sound like
true,
something that
doesn't
he would believe. We could probably tell that to him, like, hey Hayden, I was doing some research on Pornhub, and it says that Planned Parenthood takes the fetuses and they grind them up, and they put them in Pepsi.
No, they don't put in Pepsi. They put in the hamburger meat and it's from McDonald's.
Come out wherever you are.
They put in the fucking chicken nugget meat.
Come on.
I wonder
Trevor
why I get
here.
boners every
A
time I eat
visitor.
chicken nuggets.
I'm afraid you've missed the party. The guest, you won't believe it.
On this plane, that sounds fucked up. Guys,
God.
the Bryle's Forge, and even though I'm 13, I'm really
couldn't
bad.
Hey guys, do you know how to circumcise your dad?
Yo, we gotta move over. We got a badass over here.
Dude, I can't believe we got Ernie back. I haven't talked to Ernie in the longest time.
Yeah, I'm glad we're
What are you talking about? I talked to Ernie like a few days ago.
I haven't.
Oh, you're talking to me now,
I think the only reason I'm
Exactly.
alive is because I was invisible. But even so,
Yeah, so what's up, Ernie? What's
I got
going
some
on in your
really
life?
dark jokes if you guys want to hear them.
Sure.
Define garbage joke.
I was just looking at dark jokes earlier.
Didn't make it.
Okay, how do you circumcise your dad?
The King of Worms.
You punch your sister in the chin.
Right before he died. And he, well, it looked like he sucked out Volanaro's soul.
How do you fit a baby into Tupperware?
Echo cave and destroy
With a
the
blender.
Guild.
How do you get it out? With Tostitos.
You've got to do something. You've got to tell Archmage Traven.
I just said something really fucked up and you guys are like, okay.
Things in the guild have been... He might come back if he knows I'm still here. I'm not staying here.
Right. The dead baby joke doesn't really affect you because, like, I remember
Hannibal
there was one kid in my fucking middle school who would constantly make dead baby jokes. Like 24/7. It would be like, oh hey, what's up? Yo, what's up? And then he'd tell me a fucking dead baby joke. It doesn't fucking faze me anymore.
I see. Let me look up another one.
Oh, what?
What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball?
She raped someone.
Nothing, she just choked.
I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Giggity. Giggity, giggity, coo.
Hey guys, did you know that it's offensive to say black paint now?
Any word from
What is
Jean
this
in
fucking
Bruma?
world coming to? Now you gotta say, hey
He
Jamal,
was the
can you
only
paint that
one
wall
left.
over there?
Wall from there?
This is worse than I thought. From what he's told you, Manny Marco, the King of Worms, is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild. This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information.
There once
Should
was a lady
Jaskar
from
arrive here,
Q
we'll
who
see
filled
to
her
it that he's
vagina
well
with
taken care
glue.
of.
She
Thank
said
you.
with a grin, if they paid to get in, then they'd pay to get it out too.
The council the council requires...
Greetings, Guildmate.
Okay, and then after this...
That's
go
a
to-
nasty ass joke.
Where do animals go after their tails been off?
Hello, wizard.
Where?
Hayden Stellar.
Truly, you are an asset to the guild. I reward you with the rank of wizard.
Hayden
Teach
Stellar.
you a most powerful spell.
When your son reveals that he's a furry and the neighbor's dog starts walking funny.
Greetings, wizard.
When you break up with your Minecraft girlfriend and you hear your dad crying loudly in the other room. When you're having sex with your Roblox girlfriend and your uncle starts moaning her username in the other room. A man and his wife are fishing and they're taking more fish than allowed. They see a wildlife officer checking all the people around them. Husband says to his wife, "We've got to hide these extra fish. Quick, hide a couple in your panties. They can't look there." But the wife says, "What about the smell?" The husband says, "We'll just plug the fish's nose."
Well, I don't pay attention, and you can learn.
That's a funny joke, Ian. I gotta commend you for that one.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
The council...
Okay, this guy's... Wait, does he have a fucking
Greetings,
cape?
Guildmate.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello, journeyman.
Okay. What's worse than fingering your sister? Finding your dad's wedding ring up there. Why doesn't the hillbilly redneck do reverse cowgirl? Because you can't turn your back on family.
Of course not.
Okay, this is really gross. The bride and the groom get married, and they said I do and kissed. The groom turned to his best friend and said, "Hey bud, wanna go fishing?" Best man says okay, and off they go. Sitting by the water, poles cast out, the best man asks the groom why he hasn't been at home consummating his marriage. The groom says, "No way, she's got gonorrhea, I ain't touching that." Best man says, "Yikes, that sucks for you. But there are other options, like she can't take care of you, like poorly." Groom says, "No way, she's got pyorrhea, which is a gum infection." Best man says, "Geez, that sucks for you, but desperate times and all, can't you just roll over and hit the backside if you know what I mean?" "Well, I would, but she's got diarrhea, so I ain't touching that." Best man says, "Jesus fucking Christ, man, that sucks. Why the hell did you marry her?" Groom says, "Well, you know how much I love to fish, and she's got worms."
Greetings, Gil.
At the worst possible time, the council is in ruins. A course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated, and that it is time to fight back.
Why are men better at reading maps? Only they can understand how every inch is worth a mile.
The council has shattered, and artifacts have been lost. The necromancer's amulet and the bloodworm helm have been taken.
I was blessed with a 9-inch penis. That priest is in jail now.
Milona Umbranox, Ariana Valga, and Narina Karanya insisted on removing it from the university. She said it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial City. While I do not doubt that she was right,
3 women go out for a wild night on the town, and they get absolutely shit-faced. When the bar closes, they very responsibly get their cabs and make their way to their home safe and sound. The next day, Bloody Mary's and suitable hangover punch. They relate their stories from the night before. The first says, "I don't know what else I did that last night. When I got home, I just dropped to the floor in the kitchen and totally blew chunks right there on the kitchen floor. God, what a mess." The second says, "That's nothing. I'm not sure exactly what I did, but I'm pretty sure I pissed in my neighbor's bushes, because I saw him in his front yard this morning, just as he found my panties hanging from his flowers." The third says, "Oh, you think that's embarrassing? I woke up to 6 separate text threads to my ex-boyfriends. I even sent pictures. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. How am I gonna get out of this one?" The first woman just fidgets with her drink. "Guys, you don't understand. Chunks is my dog. She blew Chunks."
A group of mages led by Olaf Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manimaco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university. I fear Olaf has made himself a target for the necromancer.
Mr. Castillo, our gym teacher from 6th grade that you said was a pedophile?
Yeah.
Why do you think he's a pedophile again?
Because he would keep filming that one girl's ass.
It was last seen in the possession of Olaf Jarol.
Wait, really?
He was taken to Fort Telemann.
Yeah, Annika Ripper, he would always be filming her ass. And she'd be like, "Stop it!"
Return the helm here before any harm comes to it, or those who are using it.
That's funny. Nah, I'm kidding. I didn't know he was filming her ass. I thought you were... Oh.
Yeah, dude, he was filming her ass.
But how do you know he was filming her ass and not just her?
Because,
Samuel Bant.
well, actually, I don't.
You were getting that film too?
No, well, actually, no. At the end of the thing, do you remember how he showed, like, here's all the best memories we have, and he had, like, a little slideshow? There was the most predominant thing was like showing her ass. Okay, where to go now?
Yeah, like, he showed that slideshow, like, the whole school. That's horrible.
Yeah, man, that's horrible.
Oh, bro.
Where is the fort? Oh, damn, that's pretty far away.
So what the fuck happened with your cousin, Ernie? Is she like, got corona?
Oh, wait up. Give me a sec.
Does Ernie even exist?
Wine, women, and
We may never know.
But most of all,
He's
What
a
happened?
figment of, so is your cousin like, I almost called her your sister. Does your cousin have corona or not?
Yeah, she does.
She'll be fine. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm
It's just
sure
a
she'll
thing
be
to
fine
keep
too. They're just
the
taking.
elderly and the little children far away from her.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just distancing, you know?
You're a
That sucks.
Everything's
Yes.
fine though.
I can
Alright.
show you some new things.
Sure. So how are you guys doing? How's everything doing over there in your states?
It's
Oh,
actually
we're
really
good.
calmed down a lot. I think we're
Yeah.
doing better than a majority of the rest of the United States right now. Because we were doing really good before the protests, and I think we're... I know that Texas, like, the governor made it mandatory to wear a mask. And I bet
Yeah.
Hayden is probably like, oh my gosh, why would they do that? They're fucking traitors. They don't understand the American principle. Okay. Also, I was thinking about this earlier. Dude, if Trump wore a mask, Hayden would be, like, doing the exact opposite of what he does now. He'd be, like, saying that masks should be mandatory across the world or something, and that the liberals are trying to take away your right to be safe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I can
So
see
Trump doesn't wear a mask?
If Trump does wear a mask. If Trump wore a mask, he would... Why is this horse dead? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, whoa, dude.
Did you just see that in the stream? Apparently there's a horse that's like on the ground, and I thought it was dead, and apparently I rode it.
well met.
Huh.
Good day.
That is interesting, Ian.
Very
Yes,
interesting,
why?
Ian.
Who are these guys? What are they doing out here? Headhunter?
Yep, this week was fixed.
Headhunter? Who are these guys? Order of the Dragonborn? There's like a battle here. Okay, so apparently headhunters are evil. Warnmarkish, I'll take that.
Oh, I bet you will take it, bitch.
That Hayden?
Fuck
Yes,
you.
that's Hayden.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
it's still Ernie.
Yes,
You're
that's
an
Hayden.
asshole,
Hayden,
you're such a
when he
bitch.
specifically said that he would never join a PC when I'm in it. Yes, that's totally him.
I thought he was like,
Whatever.
he just joined and said that as a surprise. I'm sorry, Ernie, I confuse your voice with Hayden's voice all the time.
It doesn't make sense because you know he's never
guy
gonna
is
be
full
right.
style.
Hayden and Ernie sound nothing alike.
They really don't. You need to get your... As Hayden would say, you need to get the cum out of your ear.
Hold on.
That's so disgusting. That's such a cringy thing to say.
Wow.
Pillage mine. I'll go here later.
Hey, you ain't get to come out here.
It's nothing personal.
Shit, crashed.
How did you... I probably asked you this a million times, Ian, but fuck it. How did you meet Hayden again?
He was friends with Kevin.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah,
you and Kevin
right.
were talking when you and Hayden met?
That's how I met Hayden, yeah. When I
Shit, I
first
didn't
met
even-
Kevin, and like, Hayden joined me, and he's like, oh my gosh, it's that one guy 1-3-7. He does all that, like, Little Big Planet stuff, and I'm like, okay. He's like, you probably don't remember me, but I was this really stupid guy that I'm like, oh yes, now I remember you. You were the guy who I would say back to school, Jacka. So yeah.
Right. Now you guys are gonna get married.
Hell yeah, boy. Visuals.
So tell me this: if Hayden came out as gay and he said, like, Ian, I want to date you, and I thought you were cute all these years, will you go out with me? Would you?
No, I don't think he would. Even if you're gay, Ian, I don't think you'd go out with Hayden.
Yeah, even if I was gay.
I mean, I'm gay and I don't want to go out with Hayden.
Wait, no, you're not.
Are you really gay or are you straight?
He's not gay.
Am I gay or am I straight? Am I?
I get so confused because, like, one moment
know
you're
that.
straight, then the next.
I know that Ernie has big bushy
I always
eyelashes.
just assumed
I know
Ernie was
that.
just trans.
Yeah,
So that
Ernie is
determines
trans.
whether I'm gay or not. Oh no, I'm trans. Yeah, I'm trans.
Yeah, trans.
I can't believe Hayden thought I was gonna be trans. Like, he fell for that shit twice, not once, twice.
I can't get over that.
He
Like,
was
how
like
could he
really
fall for
worried.
the
He
second
messaged
time?
me and he said, "Dude, I'm really worried. I think that Ernie thinks that he's trans. We gotta convince him that it's not true."
What the fuck? Like, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Like, I don't know why he would assume that though. Like, why? Like,
Wait, he
Time to
assumed
cancel
that?
Hayden, transphobe.
I mean, I love my dick. I love jacking off, so I'm not trans.
Hey, is giving your dick a hand job gay?
Yeah, that's gay.
Question science still can't answer.
Okay, but yeah, in all seriousness, no, I am gay though.
Are you actually
No, he's
gay?
not.
I get so fucking
He is.
confused.
No, he's not.
Because you always say he's gay and then you always say nah. it's
We've
fucking
known
gay.
Or
him.
am I gay? Or am I?
We've known him for 3 years. We know if he's gay or not.
Was that right, Paul?
Alright,
Am I?
he's not gay.
No, he's
No,
not.
I'm not-
you
no,
know,
I'm
yeah,
not
you're,
gay.
You're not gay. You're
Yeah, I'm not gay.
He was
No,
trying
I'm
to
not
pull. He was trying to see if we were Hayden level.
gay. Yeah, I was trying to see if you were Hayden level or not.
Because I thought you were gay for 2 years because like Ian was telling me about
Yeah, no,
how Ian was talking
the
like,
last time
dude, he's gay.
Hayden
Like, what are
called
we
me-
gonna do about it?
Wait, what?
Like, okay,
Wait,
hold on,
what?
hold on,
What are you
hold on.
talking
Like,
about?
Last time Hayden called me, like, genuinely had an actual discussion with me about that.
About me being gay?
About the whole... about the whole thing is like, oh, what's your thoughts on Ernie being gay? It's like, we're really talking about this? Okay. And, like, we just had a whole discussion about it. And it ended with me literally asking Hayden, do you think Ernie will go to hell because he's gay? Do you
He's like,
genuinely think
yeah,
that?
man, but we gotta make.
Dude, that's exactly what I told him. That's exactly what I told him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he brought that up in the discussion. Like, fuck, man.
And he couldn't answer me. He couldn't say yes or no. It was an
Yeah, no, again, I asked him that question. Do you think Ernie will go to hell for being gay? And he just said, I don't know.
Well, I mean, at least he said, I don't know, and he didn't say yes, you know? I don't know, like, I have no prejudice towards anyone. Like, I can't judge trans people, you know, because I, you know, like, I don't know what they go through, and for being gay and lesbian, you know, and for, like, other people with, like, different ethnicities, I can't really judge anyone for a life I don't have, you know, I haven't experienced, you know? But yeah,
I don't know how someone can be racist.
yeah, I don't know how someone could be racist.
Like, why is someone's race a problem?
I honestly wonder that how much I fucking...
We did it, boys. We defeated racism.
But yeah, no. I really
We
wish
just fired the CEO of racism.
Yeah, can't we just can't we just fire the CEO of racism at this point? Can we get a hashtag going on Twitter? Hashtag racism is over party 2020.
Isn't that already a thing? I'm pretty sure that's already
I really
a thing.
hope it is. I want to see that be a fucking trend on Twitter.
What?
Fucking hashtag racism is over 2020, and it's just a bunch of people posting fucking K-pop fan camps.
Yeah, well, 2020 is the end of the world, so that's
Great
why
idea.
racism's gonna end.
I'm glad I thought of it.
Oh yeah, exactly. First, Kobe Bryant died. Then the fucking wildfires. Then like freaking like Black Lives Matter.
Exactly.
Corona. Everything's happening this year. Like everything is happening.
Yeah, murder hornets. Ebola's making a comeback.
And
Have you guys
I
actually
heard
seen any murder hornets?
Oh yeah, murder hornets.
Yeah.
Do murder hornets actually kill people?
Yeah, they kill people. They have poison. Like that's 10 times stronger than bees.
What the fuck? They're probably just in Africa, though, right?
No, they're
No, they came
to North
over
America.
here.
They what?
Oh yeah, but anyways, yeah, shit, 2020 is a fucking crazy year, and like...
Dude, I was so excited for a brand new decade. I thought it was, like, really cool.
Everybody thought that 2019 was a shitty year. I don't know why everyone thought that. I don't know why.
2019 was not that bad. 2019 was a good year.
For you guys.
Like, it didn't have anything bad in it, except but when 2020 rolled around, they're like, oh, let's be better than last year, and then, like, look what happened.
Yeah,
It's like, this is like the
2019 was
worst...
not a bad year. That was a good year.
It's
like
just
the
coincidence
worst
that all these things
year
are happening
in my
at once.
lifetime. In my lifetime, you know.
Yeah, no. Like 2016 and 2020 were fucking god awful.
Okay, but what's
What
worse?
was bad about...
Well, Harambe was killed, dude.
Yeah, Harambe.
Oh, but he's the gorilla. He's in Harambe heaven now, so it's okay.
Harambe is like the CEO of heaven.
I love how the zoo ended up getting a fucking statue of Harambe actually erected in his.
Wait, they actually did?
Oh, that's epic, dude.
Yeah,
They also
did,
preserved,
if I'm
like,
correct, there was
right
a
when he
fundraiser
died.
for it to get them to build a statue of Harambe in the zoo.
What?
And they
Who said
actually
that?
fucking did it.
Also, right when Harambe died, they extracted his semen and they impregnated another gorilla with it. So the son of Harambe will one day make a comeback.
Oh my god.
Is that true?
Yes.
Did they name his son Haram Baby?
The son of Harambe will.
Wait, they named it Haram Baby?
Yeah, Haram baby.
Haram? Oh, I don't know if Nick showed you this at all, but we found this really funny meme. I found this really funny fucking meme where it was Obama saying I hate Islam and I hate you, and it showed Donald Trump with a beard and a turban, and he was speaking Arabic, and then suddenlyObama was blind. He's if only the glory of Allah has blinded me. If only I was a true believer.
I can't imagine myself in 15-20 years after this decade. 2020. Can you?
I can.
No.
Say, do you...
Oh, that was Donald Trump. I thought it was just some random Arab guy.
No, that was Donald Trump wearing a turban. Photoshopped to have a mustache and a beard and a mustache and wearing a turban. And his his beard is fucking blonde.
Do you guys think Hayden will ever have kids?
No.
I hope to God he doesn't.
If Hayden manages to get kids,
we have no excuse to be single.
Yeah, I have no excuse to be single if Hayden, out of all people, can get kids.
Well, it depends how do we define get. I would not be surprised if eventually he become such an incel that he somehow finds a way to justify date raping a girl. He's
not date raping. No. Actually date a girl, marry, become a dad, the traditional Christian father. If that actually happens.
You'd better talk to Karania before you do anything else.
That's not gonna happen, dude. That's not gonna happen.
But what if it does happen?
That would be a sign of the end of the world.
I don't know, Shrek found himself a woman.
Is that second one something Hayden actually said? So I know the first one is something Hayden said, but did did Hayden say the second?
Yes, he said that. He said both of that.
Wait, he said what?
Oh my fuck, he actually said that.
Actually said what?
That's not the fuck.
Wearing a mask
That's not the
like
fucking
putting
point
up
of the
chicken
mask. The
wire to
point.
stop flies.
You know,
the mask
actually,
isn't to fucking.
I will tell you one thing though. Oh, sorry, you just rushed me. Go ahead.
What?
Oh, I will tell you one thing though. Me and Hayden had an argument the other day about wearing a face mask, and I said, dude, even though you don't think it's serious, just fucking wear it. You know, it'll help protect you and other people at the same time. Like,
Yeah, no. The point isn't.
yeah, I had an argument.
Isn't, oh, wearing the mask makes you immune to the coronavirus. It never said that.
Yeah,
The
it doesn't
point
make
of
me
wearing a mask is to prevent the spread of it.
Dude, that's like Hayden saying condoms are worthless because they don't 100% of the time prevent a pregnancy, so you might as well not use it.
Yeah. His thought process of wearing a mask was, it doesn't help protect me, so why the fuck am I wearing it? I'm like, idiot. That's not what it's fucking meant for. It's to help prevent, infecting other people. It doesn't like do it completely, but does it enough to like prevent it.
Studies have shown
COVID
spreads through shit like breathing and talking, that kind of shit. So maybe
but Hayden the Tard
to prevent the spread of a virus spreads through talking and breathing by using a mask to cover up your talking and breathing.
Well, you guys are just you just guys don't understand. Like, your feeble liberal minds can't comprehend this stuff. Like, I found all these memes where it's like saying that.
I never asked Hayden on his opinion of George Floyd, but part of me feels like if I asked him about George Floyd, he'd be like,
yeah.
George Floyd wasn't even real. He was made by the cabal to like as a smoke screen for like all these things to happen, and like for like the excuse to like it was justification for them to put like the military in places and start shooting people.
Well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Trajan's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are.
Oh my god.
Good that you finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance. The Mage's Guild
I don't know why
more...
he doesn't wear a face mask, just because it isn't
We're here
like
to take it back to
him just
Trajan?
because it feels uncomfortable.
Oh my
means
dear,
that
I'm
says
afraid
that,
you're
like,
in over your
this
head.
is just the first
I don't
phase
answer
of
to Trajan.
initiating
I
like
need only the
global
word of
turbulence.
Manimarco.
Oh,
When
so
he
jihad.
has the amulet, his tower will be increased, and
global
Faven will be helpless to
jihad,
stand in
you
his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be standing at all. I
As
promise I'll
said
make
in the
this
jizya.
quick. I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manimarco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Nick, I'm gonna tell Hayden to take you out on a date.
To get a what?
I'm gonna tell Hayden to take you out on a date.
The only date he's gonna get is an Oshawa date.
Oh my god.
What?
The only day he's gonna get.
Go on.
Wait, what did you say?
The only date he could... I said the only date he could get is an Oshawa date. It's a food.
It's nothing personal.
And if you
I'm
eat
gonna
7
have
of
to take
them,
you down.
you're immune to all poisons and magic.
Those don't exist though.
Well, we gotta use that as COVID.
I remember him saying that, like, dude, like I remember him saying like that Obama had like these plans for all this stuff happening at once. Like, do you remember during like the like during the H1N1 virus outbreak, how my mom got it? Like, well, after that,
gets in here.
like after that, Obama enacted like measures so that a pandemic could never happen in the United States, and Trump dismantled it. And he's like, well, why didn't they use it when your mom was infected? And I'm like, because they didn't.
It wasn't around. Yeah, it wasn't around. It wasn't a thing yet.
I kept explaining that to him, and he's like, but then why didn't they use it then?
Because it wasn't around.
Yeah. But why didn't they use it then? I mean, it's really just because Obama's stupid. Why didn't he foresee this?
Serious?
Yes, he legitimately said that at one point. That got me like really bad. I honestly want him
by
to
the
move
time.
on this survey.
Hear me out. I feel like by the time they actually like finish the vaccine for COVID, Hayden's gonna be like, bro, why didn't they just make it earlier, bro?
No, he's probably gonna think that the vaccine is like actually some kind of
no, if he actually says that, I'm gonna fucking slap him for being so dumb.
You know what he told me? He told me, oh, they already have a vaccine, you know, they're already helping people with it. I'm like, where the fuck you get it? That's what he told me. That they're already working. He said they already made the vaccine. They just need to approve it. They need to, approve it by the government or something like that. Some dumb shit like that. I'm like, dude, where the fuck are you finding this shit? Are you looking on fucking company?
Why you guys? I remember
info. No, I'm being genuine. He uses Infowars as a source.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, he still does. He still does.
He uses Mr. fucking Alex Jones as a source for some of the shit
he still does that. He still uses Infowars because I know that he at one point referred to me to Infowars. He's like, "This is where the truth is." I'm like, "Dude, that's literally run by Alex Jones." He's like, "Oh, wait, really?"
I think he still uses.
Dude, imagine if Hayden like leaves Infowars and now he sources The Onion.
No, I remember like him. I remember saying like he was like asking me if I knew about QAnon and stuff, and I was like, no, what is that? And he's like, oh, I gotta tell you about it, it's about Q. And I'm like, oh, you mean the character from Star Trek? He's like, no. Because there's a character from Star Trek named Q that is like apparently based off of... No, a character from My Little Pony is based off of Q from Star Trek.
Alright.
Anyway.
It's nothing personal, but I'm gonna have to take you down.
Okay, I need more stamina. So anyway, I looked it up on Wikipedia and I'm like, so this is some kind of fucking, this is some kind of like conspiracy theory thing, and he's like, wait, so you got your stuff from Google? Of course you did. Google is an unreliable source. You should use DuckDuckGo or something. And I'm like, are you really that paranoid? Like, what do you have to hide? He's like, nothing. I just don't want the government to know these kind of things. Like, dude, the government already knows everything. Like all of our internet search histories. They just don't care.
I'm gonna have to take you down.
I'm serious. Like, I don't know what to do with. Like,
just kick him. Everybody block him at once, and then just kick him.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to lose it.
Time to dish out
Fuck
another.
you. Hayden was the win.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tog. I'm gonna be on Team Hayden for this one, bro.
we need to see the monkey dance. We just gotta see the monkey dance.
That's cruel, though.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. And like, I would kick him if he did something like really horrible, but
he already
has. I'm just kind of waiting for that moment for him to do something bad. To just be like, okay, yeah, no, we're fucking kicking him now.
I can't kick him for no reason.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. He never.
I mean, it happened last time, huh? That's just my criteria. Is that Hayden just gotta start shit again, and then
Okay, one, if he's not active on his server, what's the point of having him in the server?
With a bunch of needless shit, then that's where I'll draw the line. Be like, okay, Hayden, you're out.
I'm just really sick of
it. Almost happened last time, right? Because one time it was like Hayden and Kaylin were talking to each other in the server. I literally just interrupted both of them saying, I'm gonna go to sleep. Now's not a good time. Please don't, guys. Right? and that somehow ended up working, and Hayden backed off.
I think it's like he wants to prove himself to everybody. He's like, see guys, I'm not crazy, all this stuff happened. Like,
I don't know.
I
The
feel
thing
like...
with him is that here's the thing though. Like, here's the thing with him. I believe that he feels like it's just the way he talks. It's just the way he talks and the way he speaks. It makes it seem like he wants to be right and he wants you to be wrong. Like, that's just how he is. That's how like he's always been. Like, when you talk to him, he makes you feel like you're the idiot. He makes you feel like you're
he doesn't.
Undeniably retarded. Like, you think
he wants to make you feel like that, but he fails so miserably that it has the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, if he causes problems and if like he says anything like really remotely like horrible, we will kick him, but we just can't do it right now, like.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hope you understand,
Fuck you, Ian. Hayden's awesome.
Even though he hasn't been active, I just can't kick him for no reason. Like, it goes against my policy for this server I'm trying to start,
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need to get this server out there. We gotta start inviting
Yeah, I could start inviting people. I know a few of my other friends
Watch
on
closely
other
now.
sources,
Just
with other platforms. I'll be sure to invite people when I can.
So you're just waiting for like Hayden to be leaving so you can actually invite proper people?
Of course, I'll invite proper people. I won't invite anyone who might cause some trouble here. Yeah.
Like who?
normal people.
Normal people.
Well, like who as in who to cause trouble here?
Well, you of
What
course.
do you mean?
You're the one that wants to let Hayden keep on doing all this stuff because you think it's fun.
No, anyone like freaking Ian's fucking ex-girlfriend. Not ex-girlfriend, I mean like the fucking crazy chick that he met.
Oh, the crazy people that for some reason are drawn to me like a curse.
Someone like that
Sarah?
crazy chick I won't invite, and like that racist dude that you guys said you had in your server once.
Yeah, I was helping him with like mods, and
Yeah,
it turns out that he was like the most racist. Like, he was legitimately racist, and he was like, he's like saying that like, you know what? How Jewish people circumcise their kids? They have someone bite the skin off, and like, I'm like, wait, what?
That's horrible. I would have hated to meet him. I'm glad I took that long.
That's fucking what the hell? Okay.
Dude, he also slept with his sister.
Oh.
What?
That's how he lost his virginity.
Stepsister. But yeah.
Even hang out with that guy.
Well, he didn't know he was weird until he joined the server.
Yeah. He asked, I just want to ask here, are all you guys white? Okay, that was actually pretty funny when he said it like that. He's like, I just want to make sure, you know, that
Oh yeah,
white.
Ernie's not white.
That would have sounded
I'm
funny,
not white
but,
either,
like,
fuck.
But
Yeah,
he
he's
actually
Asian.
meant it though, like he wasn't joking, you know? Like he actually
I
meant
thought
it.
we were all white. I forgot that a few of us weren't.
Imagine if I was there and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm white too. Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
I
white.
could pull off. I think by my voice, I could pull off being a white.
I could pull off your mind.
Yeah, I'm white.
Yo, boys, what about it?
Hayden's here! Dude, Hayden's here, yes!
Hayden's here? Yo!
I haven't seen you for all of the
It's Hayden!
Oh, he's back.
Okay, I'm back. Something mysterious happened.
Oh. What, your game crashed?
Yeah, my computer crashed. That's what happened.
Oh,
He lost all his Fortnite bucks! There's something going on here, and you sound different.
Were you outside, dude?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like you sound like the drug dealer from Across the Alley. Very touching. So, got some good shit.
Yeah. Man, it's not it.
I haven't heard from Hayden in forever. Have you ever texted? Did you ever text Red?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what's going on?
Ever since I showed him those pictures of that conversation you had with Red, he said he might or might not talk to her on Steam.
Well, just do it, you pussy. What have you got to lose?
Virginity. Wait, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Wait up! Wait.
What? Why are you making that?
What's wrong?
Hey, Nick. Nick,
What?
we could all go on Minecraft right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's go on Minecraft.
Yeah, I can't.
Aww.
No, it's fine. No, like if y'all want to play Minecraft, go ahead. I'll just go to sleep.
You want to get Minecraft, Nick?
Yeah, I'll turn on my computer.
Here, I'm gonna hop on right now. Cause I never see you on. Like you did tell me you found a way to go on the Minecraft, but I didn't play with you yet.
I work like 5 days a week.
Oh, I
So,
work 48 hours a week too.
Oh, you work 48.
Nice.
I only work like 30 something.
Yeah.
Damn, I knew you were Mexican. I didn't know you really like working that Mexican hours.
Isn't it only legal to work 40 hours a week?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it's only legal to work 40 hours a week.
I don't know, you.
No, wait, yeah, that's normal. 48 is.
That's
I remember my general manager worked
Must be
like 50
60
hours
then.
a week. Oh,
Yeah, I think it's
installed.
60 hours a week.
Oh,
Shit,
how's your series been going? How's your series been going?
Have you know, I was right. And to think, you...
It's not terrible. You practice bass? What the fuck does that mean?
He has a guitar.
Like just the general outline of the story? Is that what you mean?
Greetings, guildmate.
Oh, no, I was asking about your series. Okay. Shit, alright. What is it?
Is it you in the final battle between you and Ian? On Blood Mountain. On Blood Mountain.
Okay, that's actually really fucking funny.
Greetings, wizard.
Yeah? You know what? That sounds fucking cool. I wanna see you draw, right? I wanna see you draw a photorealistic horse holding a fucking red lightsaber against a fucking photorealistic mole rat with a blue lightsaber and they're fucking clashing. Draw that. With fucking Duel of the Fates in the background, yes.
I see through the lies of the
Well met,
liberals.
guildmate. Have you recovered either the bloodworm helm or the
Then you
necromancer's
are
amulet?
retarded.
Karanya turned on the guild? I don't understand. She was one of my most trusted
You were the
advisors.
chosen one, Hayden.
The situation grows more dire with each passing
You were
day.
supposed to put on a mask.
You were supposed to destroy the liberals, not
The
choose.
amulet, however, and that must be enough for now. Thank you for returning it.
You're supposed to. You're supposed
Can
to
I ask
destroy the
you guys
conservatives,
one
not
thing?
join them.
Sure.
Why am I the only one here in my Minecraft server?
Apparently I deleted Minecraft. I'm trying to find it.
How could you?
Because I lost, like, a file got corrupted and I lost my entire world and I got freaking pissed and I deleted it.
My house is fabulous.
Yeah,
You're
I remember
fabulous.
last time I was there, there was just some, like, landscape with, like, this fucking 4x5 cobblestone structure that was unfinished.
Well, my house is like on the top of like a hill.
Building a house out of a mountain is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's what I
have
took
one
me
and it's like
forever.
really awesome.
Mountain houses are fucking neat. Well, maybe that's a sign. Build a fucking roof.
Yeah, like literally it's been like 2 weeks and he still hasn't built a roof. My house is bigger than his and he still hasn't have a roof.
Who?
Hayden, like he has a 1-story and I have like 3-4-story house and mine has a roof on it.
Well, I remember Hayden spent like.
You know, I just imagine fucking.
building,
I
like,
just
a
imagine
fucking
Hayden's house in
storage
Minecraft is just one of those fucking dirt huts.
A green top.
That.
Oh no, it doesn't have a dirt hut. He just doesn't have a roof.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have a dirt hut, but it just sounds like he would. Listen, okay, if I had the game, I would build the most fire-ass fucking mansion. You have no clue.
Have pity on an old
And I would help you!
Alright? Yeah, and Ernie would fucking help me, alright? That shit would be fire, alright? It'd be on the side of the tallest mountain, and there'd be a fucking Mount Rushmore etching of my face on the side of that mountain.
That'd be badass. Also, I have Hayden muted, so I have no idea what he's saying.
What?
I have Hayden muted, so I have no idea what he's saying.
Oh! Damn. That was what made him leave?
Wait, he left?
He left!
Ian, you should go easy on Hayden. You don't have to be his friend, but shit.
What? What? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know, it's just like... Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be his friend, Ian. You don't have to be his friend, but just, like, go easy on him, you know? Like, don't try anything to piss him off.
How would saying that he's muted piss him off? I thought it was already established that me and him don't get along well anymore at all.
Yeah, I know it is established. Just do what you want, but just don't do anything to piss him off.
Yeah.
So,
Mess with the pissed.
didn't he specifically said that he didn't want to like be in chats with me in it?
Oh, I know.
Why didn't he have me muted?
I don't know. Like that's him. Like.
I think I remember telling him during your BC. Hey, bro.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay out of that.
Because he was talking about you and Ken. I think I told him with the whole I feel like they're just treating me differently because I'm Hayden. And I think I remember telling him, quote, I felt like popped in there like try to shit if things different. Because Ken literally said that like, oh hey, you know, if I would treat you exactly like I would treat everyone else if you were so fucking retarded. And like that's what you did. And I was just trying to apply that literally to him. Like, yeah, no. We weren't trying to like start fights with him. I'm pretty sure.
Why does it say?
Like, hey, you know,
Acquire hardware. Oh no, Nick, come upstairs. Come upstairs. This is my house.
Don't talk about politics.
What?
That's not my house, Nick. Come up to my house.
Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, stupid house.
Yeah, my house is up here.
Yeah, I thought it was your house, so I was like, what?
Shit, he's probably gonna kill you right now because he took his stuff, huh?
I was like, oh, Ernie, this is pretty nice. It's too bad you don't have a roof. And then I look up and I'm like, I'm a fucking retard. Aiden said he didn't finish the roof.
Oh, this is my house. My house is way better.
Well,
that balcony might be a little too big.
Hmm?
Oh yeah. So did you see that picture I sent you, Ian?
yeah. So he doesn't want to join because he wants to talk to me?
I don't get why he doesn't want to join. Like, why?
Oh no, I think he just got upset because you know he probably thought you said that to piss him off.
I did that for his own benefit.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like if Hayden quote unquote wants to talk to you, I feel like just DM him and let us know what the hell happens.
I have him muted. I have him blocked. So.
You have him. I don't know, fucking. Just for a little bit, maybe like just unblock him. Just be like, okay, what do you want?
I mean,
talk it out of it, then you can block him again.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Die, you pillager scum.
In the meantime, I think I'm actually gonna go to bed now.
Alright.
Tog, please DM me what happens if something interesting happens.
Oh, he blocked me too.
Oh. Okay.
He probably had you unblocked and blocked you again after you said that.
Nick, tell Hayden, yeah, no. If you want to talk to Tog, he unblocked you. I don't want to hear you. I don't know.
Are you at my house?
What?
Are you still inside my house, or did you go somewhere?
I walked out.
Well, anyways, I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Ian, he unblocked you.
You bitch! Did you take my golden sword?
What? No, I didn't take the golden sword. Golden swords are shit, dude.
I took your golden sword.
I'm sorry. I had it in my inventory. Shit. I didn't mean to accuse you.
Yeah, no, I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for work tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to bed too? You fucking dick. Why'd you join then?
So I could be in the room for a little bit.
You like my house?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What do you think of Hayden's house?
I mean, if he has me unmuted... Oh, yeah, that's what Hayden said. I mean, if he has me
He muted you?
No, like, this is what Hayden's telling me. If you want to talk to Ian, he unblocked me. And then he said, I mean, if he has me unmuted...
Fine, I'll unmute him.
He says he will unmute you. Unmute. No. Unmute. I'm only staying because Hayden might come back. Alright, just give me a second to reset.
Yep, yes, fixed.
I remember when I was in a call with Hayden, like, you were trying to text me the whole time, Ian, and like, all these alerts kept going off, and he kept saying, hey, is he texting you? I almost got caught talking to you while I was talking to him.
What do you mean?
Nah, it's not. He's gonna join any second, so I can't explain.
Time to dish out another.
Wow, he said a second. What does a second mean? Why does he need a second? He's on his phone.
Maybe he's crying like a little bitch, I don't know.
Damn, you hate him, don't you?
What gave you that idea?
Like, you and Carlton are the only ones that truly hate him.
But you know why I do, though.
Yeah.
I mean, why specifically besides him being him? Like, we all know why, but
The thing
is
that
there anything
broke
deeper than
the
that?
straw that broke the camel's back for me was when he said that, oh yeah, you guys might live in Minneapolis and see all these things happening all around you, and hear about all these things happening, and you might live there, you might be witnessing this yourself, but you don't really know what's going on, and I do. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that you don't know what I know.
He's just full of himself, you know, like, I wouldn't really take that personally because I just won't ask him about anything like that because I know he doesn't have no reason behind that. I just ignore it. I just ignore it because I know he's not going to change his mind on anything. I just fucking, you know, like, okay, Hayden, you do you. That's pretty much it, like, that's why I'm chill with everyone. I don't have problems with anyone. Like, I talk shit, yeah, but it's for a good reason.
Well,
it's not.
then you're...
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, I'm back.
Then you're
Sorry.
stronger than me.
Oh, okay. I was about to text you asking you, like, where are you still coming?
Nah. Let's see, hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Good job. So how's it going, Ian?
Okay.
Cool, dude. So what you been up to, guys? What you been up to, Ian?
Why do you care?
Yeah. Yeah, Ian.
Just
Well,
generally
it's a
asking.
general question.
Yeah, it's a general question.
Well,
What?
I'm talking to an idiot.
Okay.
What
Ow.
the fuck, dude?
Alright,
You didn't have to say it like that.
yeah. Come on, dude.
Great idea.
Anything else that you've been up to?
Diversity destroys nation.
Like college-wise, or just...
Oh, come on, say something.
Come on, dude.
Well, yeah, I'm going to college, and I'm going to be living alone because of the pandemic. My brother is staying here, even though he got in the same college as me. He's gonna... yeah, he's... yeah.
Dang. That's so are you gonna be living in a dorm, or?
Yes, I'm gonna be living in a different building than I did live last year.
Is it better than the last one?
I don't know. The pipes in the last one were really fucking loud. It was like it was a giant trying to light a giant cigarette. Like it would go
Seriously?
clang, clang, boom, boom, boom.
Can imagine that being a big pain in the ass when you're trying to sleep. It's like 2 a.m. or some shit.
No,
Like fast asleep.
it always happened, and it was during the winter too, so it would get like really cold, and then it would turn on the heat, and it would be that fucking loud each time. And I was like thinking, Jesus Christ, if it was haunted, that would be better than this.
Of course.
Because, you know, I'd be listening to a lot of creepy shit, and that would stuff in
yeah.
my mind. So I'd be like, hey, what if this place is haunted? If it was haunted, I would have known by now.
I mean, who knows? Who knows how many, you know, might be a few suicides, maybe.
No, actually it was a hospital for American soldiers during World War One. That's specific actually. So, actually it probably is haunted, it's just my room in particular isn't.
Waiting on you.
Or my room in particular wasn't. And yeah, we got a huge discount, or like a part of a refund. We got like $3,000 because I had to move out of the dorm because of the pandemic.
Oh god, that sucks.
Not really. I mean,
well, at least like, I mean, it's technically an eviction, I guess, but I mean, at least you got your money back.
It was an eviction for my own safety.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I don't know, it just. I mean, yeah, I guess you got a good point there.
What, you want to be trapped in a room during like a lockdown with like just yourself and like barely any food? Or would you rather be with your family?
No, it's just like, no, I mean, like, it would just suck to like, you know, you have to like, it would just be a pain in the ass, like having to like move back, you know, having to go through that process of like packing and then, you know, and then unpacking.
Really, I lived 5 minutes from my house. It really wasn't a hassle.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I live 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, like that close to the college?
Yeah, I'm only on campus because that's part of the, you know, the college experience, you know?
Well, that's convenient.
But yeah, I guess the people that couldn't do that, that would be more suckish for them. They probably got more money.
Ernie and I were actually talking about like certain ghost stories and stuff. Like he told me about his, how like back then, like, did you say that it was like with your parent? Like, did it happen to your parents, Ernie, or was it or did you say it was your aunt?
Oh yeah, it was my aunt's house. Supposedly she had like a haunted house one time, and it was just like, I don't know too much about this house. They know everything, but I bet they don't want to talk about some things they witnessed. But
Alex's house was haunted.
But yeah, supposedly, like, they told me this one time where, like, someone was vacuuming the floor, and like there was nothing but maggots coming out of the floor into the vacuum, like maggots.
Dude, that's not a haunting, that's a fucking possession.
Yeah, and like they lifted up like the carpet, and like underneath was nothing. Like nothing was wrong. There was no dead like animal. There was like nothing that could possibly have like all these, you know, maggots coming out. And there's this other time that, you know, like they said that they saw like a dark midget, like a dark figure, like go from under a table to like down the hallway.
It was a silhouette.
Like a silhouette, like a midget silhouette.
It was a silhouette.
Tell you the tale of the dark midget. Dun dun dun.
It was a silhouette of Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I saw a dark midget too.
If Danny DeVito haunted my house, I'd consider that an honor.
Yeah, that would be an honor. Danny DeVito is too wholesome, man.
I think there was also one more instance where, like, supposedly, like, there was like a party or something, and there was like someone there who was like in the party, but like no one knew who that person was.
Well, that's not weird. There's just a person there. That's just someone who crashed the party.
No, but it was pretty weird because no one, I don't know, like
they don't know how they got in, how they found out about the party.
Yeah, exactly like that. Like as if like he appeared out of like as if he was from inside the house.
Did his clothes match the current fashion?
I don't know. But those are some of the like weird occurrences that happened around the house, and like especially when like the other two occurrences with the maggots and like the silhouette, you wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. And there's like this one time where I found like this bag. Like this isn't my aunt's story. This is basically my story, my experience. So
yeah,
like with my experience with like the supernatural and all that. Well, it's not really supernatural, but more like and scary. Like it looks super scary.
Yeah.
So I found this bag, and it contained like all these old articles, and it contained like all these weird items. So there was this bag of hair I found in one bag.
A bag of hair.
And then there was like this book detailing, potions and spells like witchcraft.
The fuck?
Yeah, and like there's like this article like I found where it's saying like, like there's like a witch, like a healer who could like heal you and shit, like. And I
It was an
found
advertisement
tarot
for a
cards
witch.
along with the and I found like tarot cards inside the bag too, like tarot cards, like legit, like.
Must have been a wicked.
It looked it looked demonic though. It looked like one of the cards looked demonic, like it looked freaky. I don't know, like.
Tarot cards are pretty scary, bro.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that's. I think we've listened to enough stories to know that there's something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did they?
Did
they get that house for really cheap prices?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was when I was a kid, so I don't remember.
They don't live there
I
anymore?
have no idea. They don't live there anymore. Like
Of course they don't.
Yeah. But this is two separate occurrences. I don't know if they're like related, but I don't know. But so like somehow magically it disappeared though. Like I asked my mom about it. She was looking at me. I asked my mom about the bag with like the hair and the tarot cards, and she looked at me crazy, saying like, "What are you talking about? Like that's, like we never had that." I told her like
I know what the hair was for. Oh my god, it was for voodoo magic.
Yeah, I told her like we opened the bag together and like we saw everything. I'm like, I don't know if she was just like lying, and
she probably didn't want to admit it because she didn't want to scare you.
Yeah, she probably threw it away. She probably threw it away and like didn't tell me,
Yeah.
But I think
I saw a bag full of hair and thought, what the fuck, and just threw it away.
Yeah. Probably. But it was kind of scary to have something like that.
So like, Ernie, did you ever eat an apple and have it bleed?
No, what? No.
No, you're just like eating and talking earlier, and we just mentioned that.
Yeah.
And also we were playing Left 4 Dead and we were thinking, hey, like, what if you were eating an apple, took a bite out of like oh no, what happened is that Nick was saying, wait, there's blood on my phone. I'm like, why is there blood on? No, what's bleeding? He's like, oh wait, no, it's just a bit of plum. And I'm like, plums bleed?
With the best.
And he's like, no. And I'm like, he's like, no, what happened was that there's a little bit of the plum, and so he thought it was blood.
I actually had, I don't know if you guys tried the Dr. Pepper cotton candy, but it's pretty good.
That sounds awesome.
It is awesome. It tastes great. But like, here's the thing that's weird about it. Like, whenever it gets wet, it looks like blood. Like it could it's. I feel like it's actually pretty good to use for like a movie prop or something. For like blood and stuff. You could just get some like bags of that shit and use it.
What?
Stories.
Oh, you want me to tell you more stories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, it is fascinating, like... Okay, I don't know, but supposedly the house I lived in when I was a kid was haunted too, but I doubt that, because I don't know, I never experienced anything, I probably don't remember, but... Yeah, supposedly our house was haunted. And the garage, was like really scary for me as a kid, but unrelated, like, we did have another house in Mexico, like that house was really haunted. Yeah, in Mexico, like the motherland, and basically deep in Mexico, we have this house, and I would always used to go visit as a kid, like my family would take like a little vacation here and then. But supposedly one night, we were in the house, my mom woke me up in the middle of the night. It was like 12 or like 3 in the morning. She was like, Ernie, get up, let's go right now. I'm like, what do you mean, what's going on? Like, he's like, no, let's just go. So she grabbed our things, and like, because like she looked really scared, like she could tell on her face that she looked scared. And like supposedly, like, she heard like walking in the hallway in the middle of the night, like walking, like she got really scared, so she woke me up and we left, like we booked it. You know, and like I was crying the whole night because, you know, at the same time, like I heard it too, like as we were leaving. You know, I heard it too, like walking. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like.
How old were you? Were you like 10?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like
Watch closely now.
8 or 10. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was just like hysteria, like mass hysteria, and because she heard it, I was hearing it too, or like.
Well, the imagination is a very powerful thing.
Yeah, but yeah. So our house in Mexico is haunted, like supposedly. I don't believe it because I never saw anything, and when I go back there as a teenager, I still never see anything, or I never hear anything. But it's still freaky to live there at night, though. You feel like someone's staring at you in the middle of the night. But
Something
I don't know,
malicious is staring at you.
Yeah,
like it doesn't
when
want
you're
you
alone,
there.
Like when you're alone, it just feels like someone's there with you. You know, but I don't know if it's just my nerves or like just being there alone. You know?
Does this presence doesn't want you there?
I don't know. I mean, I never questioned anything. I never looked into it. You know, they just said it was like creepy and it wasn't.
Well, I mean, if you feel like a presence, then there's probably something there. I remember when I was like 8, I woke up from a sleep paralysis. I got up, I was pretty freaked out, and I was like, okay, I'm up, I'm awake, I'm safe. I walk into the bathroom, right, and like, I'm like, just washing my face with water. I see in the reflection there's this like black, like full-on black, not brown, full-on black, demonic-looking face with red eyes.
You never told me this.
And this was I just remembered it. And like...
It was probably just your stone sister.
No, it was smiling at me through like a window, and I saw it through the reflection.
Oh, okay.
When you see these things, like it's not just like looking at something scary and being like, oh, that's kind of like scary looking. It's like there's this presence that just penetrates your entire being, just violates you, truly, just intimately soak it in. So if you're feeling something looking at you and all of that, they're probably really there, because the spiritual is just far more intense in feeling than the natural.
Right.
Right.
You know what's funny about talking about all of this is
but another thing. I'm sorry. Just a quick thing.
No,
after that happened, I wouldn't look in a reflection in the bathroom for years, and there's like tiles all over the walls and stuff, so it was nearly impossible to like go in there and not see a reflection. I was that terrified. Anyways, continue.
So when that you had that experience, did you know it was, real?
Yeah, it was a demon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a demon.
Yeah, that's crazy. But talking about all these stories, like, I know a lot of stories about shit like that, and it's terrifying. And like, the only thing I ever experienced of supernatural, life and death, it was that one story about, like, me as a kid with my mom. But I know a lot of stories though. I know this one story though, like, supposedly, I don't know for sure if they really did it, or my cousins were just trying to scare me, but I heard that, my cousins, my older cousins, they're like in their 30s now, they have lights around they have kids and stuff. And supposedly when they were younger, like around, like teenagers or my age, or our age, they messed around with Ouija board once.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after doing that, one of my cousins, like, her name, she's one of my girl cousins, like, when they woke up in the morning, like, supposedly, they found like marks all over her body, as if she slit her wrists, and shit all like that,
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know if it's real, but like, they were all like, oh, you fucking crazy bitch, because they thought she did it to herself,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's terrifying, and like, like, she probably, I don't know what happened. They didn't tell me. That was all I knew. But I'm like,
did she swear up and down that she didn't do it?
Yeah, supposedly she didn't do it, but like,
was she even suicidal at that point?
I don't know. Like,
it was so long ago, you don't remember?
It was so long ago that, like, all these stories is when I was a kid, dude. Like, I don't know, like, I couldn't remember, like, remember anything when I was a child, you know?
That's scary.
But that's one story, though. Like, she didn't do it. I think she didn't do it. That's what she said. But everybody were like, you know, fuck you, because they didn't want to admit that it was from what they did, you know, the other day, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably more to it. You know, these stories probably have more to it, but they don't just go to depth. They don't, like, tell me everything, probably, you know?
Yeah, they probably don't want to scare you.
Yeah. But of course.
You know, actually, I was talking to my German friend the other day, and she's like, her family is fucking stupid. They're going out to, like, they said, oh, you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic and a fucking heat wave. You know what we should do? Let's go camping for 2 weeks. So she's out in the woods.
I mean, that is kind of a stupid move, but then again, like, if they're going, like, completely off the grid, they're probably even better off because it's a lot of less people. Like, they're probably, like, away from civilization, if you think about it.
From what she said, they were, she, like, the other night, she was having, like a barbecue with her, like, camping neighbors. So, no, they're still close to other people. Her family is just stupid. But she was talking about how, like, she got up in the middle of the night, and she was like, okay, she was actually saying that she was, like super horny for some reason, and so she had to go out and, like, go into the middle of the woods and just, like, masturbate or something. But that's not part of the story.
Gross.
What the fuck?
No, she was.
What happened next?
So it was 4 a.m. where she was, and she was out in the woods. And she's like, so she's busy, like she satisfied herself. So she's like, she literally woke up with lust, which is, as she said, never happened before for her. And I'm like, okay, so why are you telling me this? Are you telling me that, like, are you trying to be like one of those thoughts and try to seduce me or whatever? And she's like, what? No. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, fuck, I'm in the middle of the woods now, it's 4 a.m. and I'm lost.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay. And then I'm like,
how far did you go?
And I'm like, did you walk in a straight line? And she's like, no. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. You should walk in a straight line if you're ever gonna go do something like that. Or you could just call your parents. And she's like, no, I'm a big girl, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, okay.
I'm a big kid now.
Well, she is a big girl,
until
actually.
you get mauled by a fucking bear.
Call your parents and be like,
and then this is where it gets
just went
creepy. She starts hearing a voice saying, hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
No, just hello.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck
hello,
that.
over and over again, and she's like seeing, like, oh my gosh, is it a dog man? And I'm like, what? No.
Is that a furry?
Aren't real.
It's a furry. No, that was just me. That was just me, guys.
No, it turns out it was a raven.
A raven?
Yep.
It's from Teen Titans.
Dude, I would fucking freak out if I heard that.
So she got up to this. She went up to this raven, and there's a raven just sitting there saying "hello" over and over again.
Oh God.
Because ravens can mimic speech.
Saying nevermore. Saying nevermore.
That would actually be really funny.
Yeah. If ravens mimic things, you know, it probably heard it from someone else.
Yeah, it probably heard someone else saying hello. And I'm like, when she was saying it, I'm like, okay, so there's a fucking raven in Germany speaking perfect English to you? And she's like, okay, smartass, it was saying hello, not hello.
Oh yeah, hello is German for hello.
Yes.
Oh no shit, yeah.
So yeah.
That's pretty scary, dude.
That's scary, you know, like, I mean, I would have, like, freaked out, you know. I went camping at least 2 times, and I don't like camping. It's scary out there, because, like, when it gets dark, it's pitch black. Like I'm not even kidding. Like you can't, as if you were blind, and it's so scary. Especially when you're in a
going
tent,
down
you
to
know,
a
I get so
cave
fucking
one
scared.
Oh, I got a similar story. It's not really scary. I mean, there wasn't really like anything supernatural, but it was a dream that I had, and it's sort of it's basically kind of a camping story. Well, we didn't go into the woods. We went to the beach actually. We pitched a tent on the beach, which is actually
pitched a tent.
Well, yeah, that's what you do.
No, he said pitched a tent, and it's fine. Fuck.
Yeah, that's how you set up a tent. You pitch a tent.
What? Wait, no, you don't get the term. Do you know what pitch a tent means?
No.
I hate German.
Oh.
What is?
It means getting a bone. It means getting a boner. Anyways, continue.
Okay, that's actually
that was
awesome.
That was dragged out too long. Continue.
Continue, Hayden, or who was talking?
Who's Hayden?
Oh, did he leave? No, he didn't. Did he
Where
mute
did
himself?
Hayden go?
I don't know. We were having a good time, but I don't know what happened.
She's still here. Hayden, you continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, we should just continue the conversation. So,
Any more apparitions?
My brother did tell me once that he was sleeping in his bed, and no, at someone else's house. I remember he told me, and he woke up and he just looked outside for some reason. And he just saw like this, like woman in a white robe just walking around.
Oh, it was La Rona.
Yeah. But when he was younger, not right now. I don't know, but he heard that, and she was like calmly singing to herself, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
And like
that was La Rona.
He said that she turned towards him and she was looking at him, and as soon as like she did that, she fucking he ducked down and went under the covers.
What happened? Oh shit! I missed that whole story.
Oh, it's a short
Hold on.
story. Just say
Hold
it.
on. Give me a minute.
Story.
Give me a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. What are they doing? Hayden, are you jacking off? What the fuck?
No, my fucking phone is being retarded. Whenever I turn it off, it turns off the audio in my mic.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, that happened. Okay.
Wait, so what happened? So like,
supposedly, my brother, you know, when he was like, I don't know why all these fucking stories I hear about are when I'm younger. Like, I don't know why. But supposedly he woke up at his cousin's house and like he, you know, just saw like this woman, you know, outside the window, like down the street. You know, like she was in a white robe, barefoot. And she was basically either singing or crying. I forgot which one was.
She was crying.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think she was crying. But basically, when he looked at her, she turned towards him and she was looking at him. He ducked down as soon as she did that. Like he wasn't expecting that. Like he went under covers, and that's just that story. Like he just had
smart
that.
Smart kid.
He had that.
Oh, when you're done.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna tell my story, but
that's terrifying.
I would just want to explain it. That's your cousin's house was in Mexico, correct?
I don't know. I don't know if it was in Mexico or here, but I think it was in Mexico.
Okay, yeah. In Mexico, there's a folk tale about a spirit called La Rona, of a woman who appears in a white dress. She's crying, and she's crying because her kid died, and she'll go up to kids and ask them
to like go down the river or something.
Yup.
They'll like drown. She'll like drown her.
Yep.
Wow. Dude, that's scary.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Good thing I don't live by a lake or river.
I don't live in Mexico.
Why do most of these stories happen when I'm young, though? That doesn't make sense.
Because children are more susceptible to these kind of things.
Because children are fucking stupid.
Oh no, I'm talking about in general, like all the stories I've been told, you know.
Children are more susceptible to these kind of
I
things.
gotta get up early for work tomorrow, so goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, sorry. No. Okay, bye.
I got one story.
Okay.
What's your
It
story?
wasn't really. Oh, what the fuck is? Oh, it's a.
Or I could tell him about the satanic thing.
No, well, I'll tell that one too, but no, it was. Well, this one isn't really a ghost story. It was more of a nightmare. But it's sort of a camp. Did you guys? Did I tell you about the camping? Like when I went camping on the beach?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you guys. Oh man, I can't. All right. I was telling that whole story. So yeah, we went camping on the beach, and it was actually pretty nice. It was actually really nice, despite the dream that I had. So, like, basically, I had a dream that I was like. It was like. Okay, so. I was like in the middle of the ocean, but like there was like no water. It was just like all the water was gone. It was just nothing but like debris of like there was debris of like you know like ocean debris, like you know like an oil rink, like a worn down oil rink or what, like or just stuff like that, or like a broken like wooden boat, or you know stuff like that with you know rocks and moss and all that. But most of it was just a complete like empty like void, pretty much flat void of just sand. And not only that, there was also like it was like a parking lot, but like on the beach, like not like you know like when you go to the beach, like there's like those like wooden poles like prevent like cars from going onto the shore. It's like it's kind of looks like that. It was like one of those types of parking lots because you know it's in the middle of the ocean or it's in the sand, you know. And there was like these street lamps that were basically it pretty much looks normal, like pretty mundane. Like you know there would be like street lamps and like there would be a trash can next to it, and like but there weren't any cars. It was just full out empty. And so, but I see like this creature. Like, it wasn't big. It was like it was like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. It was like, and like it was like this thing that was like hunched over. And like I walk up to it and I'm like, "Yo, dude, you good?" There's something like I talk to him. I'm just basically like hello, or like just basically giving him my presence. And he hisses at me and he just runs off into the darkness. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's Gollum.
Yeah,
that's it.
Trace
your habits. Where he shouts, "I need the precious," and then
why the fuck are you still here, Nick? I thought you were leaving.
Well, I forgot to hear Hayden's story. Now I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I have a few nightmares. Most of it is just like uneasy environment. Like, I'll tell you a recent one. And this was like maybe like a few weeks ago, and I was Ernie. I think you were there. I think all of us were there. It was like a group of us, like, and we were like exploring like this like abandoned like building, and like that just closed down like a year ago. But it was already like worn down and stuff. Like it was like, I don't know if it was like some like office building or like an abandoned mall or what, or like some like abandoned college and like university or something. All I remember is that it was a big building and it had a parking garage. And so we go to the parking garage. And I remember like the stairwell, like all the doors were like open on each floor, and all of it was just a hallway. But it wasn't like when you look at the doorway, you don't just see the corridor, you just see like the other wall. Like it isn't like in front of you. It's like if you like put your head to your head, and then you see the corridor. Like if you look to your left, you see the corridor. It's not in front. I guess it's. Like if you're looking from the door frame, it's horizontal and not straight forward, I guess. So to put it, I don't know how to explain it. But like already that gave me like a bad vibe because I already have like here's hallways and stuff, and like, but we got deep like this. I don't know how many floors this parking garage had, but it went deep, like deep into the like not underground, but like it had like maybe like five.
It had an unnecessary amount of floors.
It wasn't excessive. It was like somewhere between like 3 to 5 floors, like below the surface.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why would there be so many parking spaces below the surface?
Yeah, I know, right? Like already.
That's why
like,
I
was
excessive.
like, okay. I already thought that was weird. I was like, why? Okay, that's weird. And so we go to the bottom. And so the elevator, like, we just didn't want to take the elevator because I don't know, because like I was scared to use the elevator because I didn't want to like, I was scared that it would get stuck or something, or because it's an old worn down building, so I didn't want the elevator to crap out and we would get stuck. So we took the stairwell instead. And so when we got to the bottom floor, like, so the parking space, like, here's the thing, like, you can see, like, it's just a giant, like, hole. Like, if you take out that parking garage, you basically just see, like, a giant hole. And, like, you can still see, like, the sky, or, like, the reflection of the sky, sort of. Or, like, you can still see, like, the sun or whatever, like, beaming down, or whatever. Or, like, some sunlight. You can still see some sunlight in there. But it was still pretty dark. Because it was, like, because we were, like, down at because we went out there at, like, maybe, like 3 a.m. and it's like dawn, so like the sun is barely peeking out, so there's barely even any sunlight. And when I go to the bottom, I am complete. They said, all right, like someone had to like take a piss, and I'm like, okay. And they told me to like stay put, and I'm like, oh shit,
Don't
okay.
pee in your dream. You pee in real life.
No. So they, or at least, or something like whatever happened. The two left me, basically left me, and I was pretty much by myself in this like big empty parking lot, and everything is like super like sound sensitive, like anything, like the slightest step you could hear anything like echo, like.
Wait, why would you probably be by yourself? You said it was a group of us, so...
I know, I just said, did you not hear what I said?
They said they went off
to go
pee.
They left me.
Well, it doesn't make sense if one of them had to go pee. Why would you need, like, I don't know.
It's a dream, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All I know is that I was alone, because my brain, and my brain responding to the dream, it's like, okay, time to make this scary, and it has to be, pretty much.
It's not already scary?
Yeah, so basically, I'm alone, and the sound is super sensitive. Like you can, like the smallest, like if you hear like a pebble from like on the other end of the wall, like you could hear it, even though it's like that far away. So, and then I hear movement, and it wasn't footsteps. It was like creatures, like some creature movement, and I hear like this overworldly like screech. Oh my god, just talking about it scares the fucking shit out of me. Oh Jesus. So I'm already like kind of like walking a little bit, so I basically run back to the stairwell, and there's the elevator next to it, and I see this thing coming, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not taking the stairs, I'm taking the fucking elevator, fuck it. So I take the elevator door opens, and it closes just in time before this thing leaps towards me, like
so
just in time. So you just
basically left us. You left us.
No, well, you guys left me, so...
No, but we told you that we'd be right back.
No, you guys are already scared, and you guys already left me, so I was like, shit.
I've looked everywhere.
And...
Perhaps she's still in class.
Oh yeah, and you guys managed to lock the door too, or like the gate to the stairwell, so I had to take the elevator. So before it leapt towards me, the door closed just in time, and I was fine. And so the elevator is already like, I'm already like relieved, and I press the elevator button, and it starts moving, and then guess what? The elevator stops, and I'm like, shit.
Pay attention.
What do I do?
And, you can learn.
And then guess what happens?
You woke up.
Perhaps she's still in.
Yes, but before I woke up, I literally just realized, I was like, wait a minute, this is a dream. I could just wake up. And then I woke up, like in the last minute, and I woke up and I'm like, fuck! I could have made it. I could have done a lucid. I could have made it into a lucid dream. Damn it!
Lucid dreams are overrated. Because you're only confined by the... Have you noticed that dreams have, like, weird physics and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, lucid dreams are like that, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, it's weird because, like, dreams for me, it isn't anything alike from what you guys dream. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but whenever I dream, it isn't like fucking going into virtual reality. It isn't like fucking like going to like tapping into like another life or a deep part of your mind where you're like going like delving deep into like a freaking. It isn't like anything like that for me. It's just like a movie playing. It's just like as if it's out of my control basically. Like as if I'm not in it.
Fine.
So whenever I have nightmares, I always have sleep paralysis after.
Price for a
Like I haven't had sleep paralysis in a while. I used to have it a lot when I was a teen. But
got a great.
But yeah, so I remember this one dream I had that whenever I dream and whenever I have nightmares, they're always reasonable and they always reflect real life. It could actually happen, basically. Whenever I have nightmares, that means it could actually happen. It isn't fictional, like it isn't like some labyrinth like Hayden just told us. So I had this one dream where like I was in my house, I think, and my dog Rosie, like I had her since like for 4 years. Like my dad took her to Mexico, right? So I heard like just like crying. Like my dog Rosie, she was scratching on the door. I'm like, why is she here? What the fuck's going on? And so I open the door, she runs in and she's just like crying and she's like wailing and she's like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know, but I guess I went outside and like I see like this car wreckage, and it was my dad's car. So I go to the other side of this car and I just see like a body, like a decapitated body, or like a body that's beyond recognition. Like I don't know what I don't remember much, but it felt real. It felt, but it didn't feel real at the same time because remember, like when I have dreams, it feels like a movie playing in my head, but as if I'm like an actor and I'm just like watching myself on a YouTube video. But right after I woke up from that dream, I had sleep paralysis. And it was the most horrifying thing you could imagine, like waking up from a nightmare and you can't move,
I get those every now and then. I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah, but I don't know, like whenever I have nightmares, it always reflects like it could actually happen. My dad, he visits me from Mexico a lot. He drives miles just to visit me, and just thinking about that it could happen.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I always have dreams that reflect real life. That could actually happen, especially nightmares.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's scary. I don't know why.
Ian, have you ever had any nightmares?
Nightmares, yes, but sleep paralysis, no.
Yeah.
Good price.
What kind of scary
you
dreams?
never want to have sleep paralysis.
I don't.
What kind of scary dreams have you had?
I don't remember anything in particular. I just know that dreams lately, like, I don't know if I've just mastered lucid dreaming, but like, if something spooky is about to happen in my dream, I'm just like, I don't know how to deal with this, and I just kind of like walk through the fucking wall.
How do you lucid dream? I never got that. Like, how do you perfect that?
I don't know. It just one day I was able to do it, and I'm like, hey, I can control my dreaming or whatever.
Tertullians, I offer the finest goods and lowest prices.
There was a dream I actually had a while ago that I managed. That was so weird and significant that I managed to. I wrote it down.
You've got
let me find it. I had a dream where I was a garbage collector. While I was picking out junk from a forest, I came across a plant. Being the good Samaritan I am, I picked it up to go and plant it somewhere else. Turns out it was a legal plant smuggled from Canada, and because I touched it, my fingerprints were all over it. I ended up getting 7 months in prison. The prison wasn't so bad for the most part. It was very nice in some areas that it was a minimum security prison for non-violent offenders, so they let us roam around and clean up things to decrease our sentence. However, if you talk to the guards or save the life of another worker, they would accuse you of wanting to cause trouble, and they would extend your sentence.
Others.
And you did not read any of that off of anything.
That's
what do you
mean?
Like, you did not read that off of a book or anything like in front of you right now, because that sounded like you were.
Good price for a good customer.
You were going really fast. I'm like, wow, damn.
Well, yeah,
one dream.
I wrote it. I said I wrote it down because I thought it was so interesting. I wrote it down and like I sent it to Nick because he usually tells me about his dreams.
You know, some conspiracy theorists say dreams are like alternate realities they tap into.
I don't really believe in that.
I know, it sounds retarded, right?
Kinda does sound a little bit stupid.
I know. Well, I'm not saying I believe it, but some people actually believe that.
There's no possible way that other dimensions exist, anyways.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, anything could happen. I'm not saying I do believe in it, but I'm saying, you know, like, with all these religions and all these things, you know, around the world, and like space being a vast, you know, like solar system, like there's beyond anything could go beyond the Milky Way. And you know, I'm a Christian guy. I believe in God, you know, but I don't disapprove of anything else. Like I don't like say, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Like you should die." You know, like I don't do any of that. I just say, "Okay, you do you." That's basically how I feel about stuff like that. But if it sounds like retarded, like, oh, like there's a spaghetti monster up in the sky, you know, that's for God. And
I'm pretty sure the flying spaghetti monster was literally created as satire.
Yeah.
That's a.
Do people like actually believe that though?
Someone probably does, but it was originally created as satire to make fun of cults.
And did you hear that supposedly scientists found an alternate reality saying like time goes backwards? Do you believe in that?
No. And even if it, I mean, time is a human construct, or like a human, like.
It's a way of us measuring, well, things happening.
Right. So yeah, we wouldn't go back in time.
Good. That's.
I mean,
there's a movie I once saw.
I don't think
where like scientists discovered proof, like actual tangible proof of the afterlife. You know what happened? A lot of people just committed suicide because they wanted to go to that life. And it turns out that the afterlife was in this movie, but I mean it's a movie, so it can pretty much do whatever it wants. But it said like that the afterlife is just your life, except one thing is changed, and it's like you're constantly trying to better your life.
So that's the movie?
Yep.
So basically, the afterlife
I think it's called The Discovery.
The same.
Great idea.
I hope
so
I can
basically, the afterlife in that movie is just basically the same exact thing as you're living now, except you're trying to better yourself.
Yup, like the thing was is that this apparently this guy found this woman. Like at the end, it's revealed that when he first heard, like there was this woman that he fell in love with. But at the end, it's revealed that when he first heard about her, it was just a woman that committed suicide. And like each iteration, each time he's killed himself to go on to the next life, it's like he's trying to
yeah, for this person.
He's trying to help this person not commit suicide.
He's on a pussy run. He's on a pussy quest.
I offer the finest
he's
goods
a
and lowest
simp.
prices in all Cedarville.
No, she dies at the end. Anyway.
What if hell was actually like that, though? What if hell was basically your life, except, you know, you're trying to become a better person, but you can't?
I mean, I feel like hell, as it says, it's just literally you're just scorching in pain. Yeah.
I don't
through
believe
flames, through the flames, and your body does not get used to it.
I don't believe it's like that. I don't believe hell is like a stereotypical, you know, like fire, you know, like needles piercing through you. I think it's much more deep than that. Like, I'm not saying, yeah, I don't know. There's different types of hell, you could say.
Well, yeah, there's different levels of hell.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back.
You're back?
What the fuck are you still doing here? Go to bed!
Fuck you.
Are you an insect?
Yeah.
Whatever. What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about the constructs of life, space and time, and hell.
Alright.
We're talking about
is he
dreaming
playing
and having
H-Doom?
nightmares.
I just saw the video you posted. He's playing. He's playing H-Doom.
Yeah.
I actually got the original OG Doom the other day.
I would actually, I'm actually thinking about buying that because I have a Super Nintendo. So.
Oh, I mean, I have the Ultimate Doom, which is the PC version, but it's you move. You shoot, move, and look all with the mouse. If you move the mouse up and down, you move back and forth. But if you move it left and right, you look left and right.
That is weird.
It's really fucking confusing. So I played it for like literally 2 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. This hurts my brain.
That. Oh, did my audio cut off? Hold on, fucking no. I said what made me laugh was the part when Stall from the Minecraft, like the music starts playing in Minecraft, like you hear like the flute going off, like the second like it starts playing, his head turns and you just hear like that high pitched flute noise. I just thought that was funny.
Well, yeah,
I don't know why, but that's
are
the
you
part that makes
winning,
me
son?
funny.
And it shows him like shooting a bunch of demons, and it's like, oh, nice. And then one of them starts sucking him off, and it's like, wait, what? And he's like, oh shit, dad. Okay, and then it shows him just like fucking panicking, and then like switching through Discord and stuff.
Like goes to Minecraft and it plays Stall like.
Hello, mate.
You know, they actually added new music to Minecraft.
Oh, just now. Oh yeah, the pig step thing.
Yes, and it's not made by the same guy who made all the other stuff, so it's Heresy.
Huh.
It's not made by C418.
I need to reset my app. Hold on.
Wizard.
Ah, you must be the arcane person.
Well met, guildmate.
Alright, sorry about that. My freaking app's being gay.
Hello, wizard.
Well met.
Esoterica.
Ian, look at the photo I sent in the image dump.
Oh, is that your dog?
Oh yeah.
That's Kendra.
I got a bait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ian, guess what?
What? You have a bass drum?
I bought a bass.
Yeah, I know you have a bass guitar.
Yeah.
She's an old lady. She was sleeping and I woke her up.
Nice. Ian, Ernie, when are you gonna dye your hair back? Or like, when are you gonna stop dyeing your hair?
What's wrong with him dyeing his hair?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go gray this time.
No, why?
Or maybe platinum.
You should or at least do something. Like, you don't want to make it to where it's just, if you're gonna dye it, don't make it where just leave your hair shaggy. Like, you should style it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna dye it.
Yeah, of course. Or should I go rose gold? Should I go pink or something?
No.
Why?
I think you should just stick with silver.
What about you, Ian? You think I should go pink?
I think you should do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I'll probably go silver.
But considering that you're asking, I would suggest, I don't know. I think you look good in a gray, but if you wanna, you should do what you want.
Yeah, I think I'd look good in a gray too. I don't know. My original hair color is black, but I don't know. I've been I had my hair black for so long, I got tired of it. I got so I became blonde or like a brunette for 3 years or 2 years. And I like that. I like being a brunette. But I think I'm either going pink next or silver. Pink or silver. I think silver would look better than pink, but I don't know.
869.
Or should I get the rainbow colors?
No.
Not this plain.
Why? Why would you do that?
What do you mean? It looks cool on some people. No, this planet does look ugly though.
I mean, yeah, if you want to join the circus, but...
Ooh, Hayden. Are you being prejudiced right now?
No, I just thought of the circus afro from Madagascar 3.
Oh, circus. Oh, that's funny.
Da-da-da-da, Afro circus. Da-da-da-da-da.
So but yeah. That's funny, this thing we call life.
This thing we call life, it's quite funny, you see.
It is. It is funny. There's a lot of shit that I don't tell you guys I should, but I think it'll be too much.
You should.
Oh! I see a spider on my ceiling! I see a spider, can you kill it again? Fuck, that's a big spider.
I'll show you something that's big.
Let's see it then, bitch. Then it's playing. Oh, yeah, so my brother came out to me recently as gay.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't mind him being gay. Yeah, my brother's gay.
That's pretty gay.
Yeah. It was kind of weird talking about it with him because I don't think it's weird. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just that talking about guys with your brothers, like, I don't know. It's just me. It's just like a brother thing,
Yeah.
Hey, Ernie,
I don't
like
mind
talking about big, sweaty guys ramming their cocks into each other's asses.
You're a dick. Oh my god.
That's the thing, yeah?
Oh my god. So yeah, yeah, I'm proud of him that he told me, but I already knew he was fucking gay though. Like, I didn't mind it. You know how I knew?
What?
Because I saw his profile on Grindr.
Well, why were you on Grindr in the first place?
Oh, because, like, I just wanted to, like, tell everyone that they were faggots on Grindr.
So you're gay too?
No, I'm not gay. That's fucking... Yeah, I'm gay, and I'm gay.
I mean, if you do have Grindr, then yeah, you are gay.
Of course.
I mean, I think everyone kind of already knew that you're kind of that you're kind of gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Ian,
well, the main reason I don't want to make
already
big...
told.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you that no one would care if you told the group.
I know no one cares, but I didn't want to be labeled that gay friend or like, oh, look, he's gay. Like I don't want to make it. I didn't want to make it a big deal. That's the thing, because
I mean, isn't Woogs like trans?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still.
I mean, if we accept a trans person, we can sure. Or if they can accept a trans person, they can sure as hell accept a gay person in the chat.
Well, Hayden, here's the thing. I wasn't afraid of like coming out. Like, I wasn't afraid of telling people I'm gay. I just didn't see it as important, you know, as most things in my life, you know, like it shouldn't matter. Like I don't fucking care, you know.
Yeah, I got
why do people need to know? Why do you fucking need to know? Like is it so important that, you know, like you see me differently, you know, like
no, it's just like
I mean, like you get what I'm saying, Ian, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, why is it so important? Like, I'm still the same person, you know, like, I don't act differently, you know, like, why should it matter, you know? Like, I didn't want to be labeled, that's why I didn't make it a big deal, you know? I didn't want to be, you know.
I can understand.
Yeah.
I think, like, the reason why some people, like, want to know... Hold on, I need to restart the app again.
I mean, I'd rather keep people guessing instead of knowing, you know, like, I know it's just me teasing and being a dick, but, you know, like, if I'm gay, I'm gay, if I'm not, I'm not, you know, like, it's...
Anyway.
You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know why, like, some people, like, want to know, like, their sexuality. I think it's just because, like, I think it's that nagging thing in the back of their head and in the back of some people's heads where it's like, especially when it comes like certain characteristics to somebody, it's like there's no way that person likes pussy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they don't want to assume that, so they ask, you know? I think that's kind of why.
Yeah, and I will tell them if they do ask. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna lie, but... You know, I mean, I did kind of lie by making.
Yeah, you lied to me.
Yeah,
you lied to me for like freaking like years, and then you told me, and I'm like, oh, thank you. It's about time that we're being honest.
Hayden, I specifically didn't want to tell you because when I told you, you thought I was into you.
It's my
Yes, Hayden, you did when I texted you.
Because
I mean, you, like, you were like,
yeah, but I misread.
Know, like,
it's because I misread the damn message. It's faulty on my end, but I didn't. It was because I misread the message, so it was my fault. But but I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a damper now, considering.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't make me think of you differently, so.
Yeah, and that's another reason too. Like, I don't want people to automatically assume because I go the other way doesn't mean that I'm into you. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird.
Wait, so you won't suck my dick?
It's my...
No!
Why? Why don't you suck Ian's dick, Ernie?
Because I'm 90% gay.
Am I not hot enough for you? Am I not like a sexy motherfucker that just like
No.
makes you Oh. Okay.
Greetings, Gil.
So have you actually tried Grindr? Like, actually give it a shot?
Well, I was just talking to guys. I wasn't really meeting them. Like, I'm not that kind of person, hey. I'm a virgin still, you know?
I tried using an app, but I tried using Tinder once, and I was like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I tried using
cool
Tinder,
like,
and I tried. I think I matched with only 2 people in like 5 weeks, and I tried talking to one of them, and they didn't talk back at all.
It's my place. Something you check.
Yeah, that's when it happens. I feel sad.
Take care.
So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
When the time comes, it will come.
Yeah. And it will come eventually, But yeah, so I was talking with my brother anyways. You know, it's kind of weird talking about it because...
Which one, Andrew or Jeremy? Or not Jeremy, what's your other brother's name?
James.
Yeah.
James, homosexual.
I mean, James tended to be like the one that had that soft kind of mindset.
I'm more close with James because he doesn't judge me and he's more, like
understanding. Because you told me about him before.
Yeah, because when Andrew confronted me about it, like, you know, when he suspected that I might go the other way, like, he called me a faggot. Like, he called me a fag.
What?
Yeah, like...
Jinx, you want me to soda, Ian?
Yeah, we were fighting and shit, you know, and I told him, we were fighting about my mom, you know, because he was like, you never been around her that much after she died, and
I recovered the bloodworm helm?
You know, and then he just said that,
Olav is dead.
I knew you were faggot the whole time.
I tried to warn
him.
I tried to tell him it was a mistake to leave with the helm.
Whoa.
I shall return the helm to a secure place in the tower. It's
I
the least I can
screamed
do
at the
for
top of my
Erla.
lungs to say get the fuck
Thank
out.
you.
And to this day, I don't talk to him anymore because.
Before we continue,
How long ago was this?
That was a while ago, like 2-3 years ago. No, 3 years ago.
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that bad. Jesus.
Well, I don't think he's homophobic. It's just that like he's really.
He has anger issues.
Yeah, he has anger issues.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But he calls me and my brother fags all the time, like faggots.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should never call somebody a faggot unless it's like, unless you're just being ironic. But even then, like, you gotta make sure that you're being ironic and don't actually mean it, you know?
Yeah.
As long as you give them TLC at the end.
Of course.
What's TLC?
Tender love and care.
Greetings, wizard.
Oh.
Like actually like assurance that you don't actually mean it, like joking.
Yeah, my brother has anger issues though, like it's really bad, like to the point where like his own brother won't even talk to him.
Have you like heard anything about him? Like
I mean
recently?
Just Hayden.
What's up?
Imagine talking to someone but has he's incapable of like letting you have the last word. He's incapable he's incapable of understanding you. Like he won't his mind state is okay, you could
my way or the highway.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. He'll make you feel like you have a say in things. He'll say, okay, I'll let you talk, you know, like I understand, you know, but there's always a but. He'll say, but I'm right.
You have my congratulations.
No matter
that's I know somebody in my household who has the exact same mindset.
Yeah, he'll let you talk.
It's my own
Time is against us.
He'll let you talk
and our enemies
he'll
grow
let you
stronger.
have a say in
There is
things,
much
but
to
he
do
won't.
and little time in which to do it.
I don't know.
Your next task
wants
is
to write.
essential.
Yeah, that's like my mom. She's always like that
It has
too.
been said that the necromancers have been quite busy creating black soul gems for their masters. In particular, a unique black soul gem has been crafted in the south of Cyrodiil in the ruins of Silence. This gem needs to be confiscated and brought here before it can be delivered to the King of Worms and used against us.
I mean, it's heartbreaking though.
No,
Yeah, it is.
I have need of it. I believe it may be instrumental in saving our
I don't think
guild.
I'll ever talk to him like
I will explain
as
once
a brother,
you have returned.
more of acquaintance.
Until then, discussion is useless.
And that's the thing that I hate the most is when it tears families apart. It's always sad.
Count Hasselhoff has also
I'm sorry, dude.
information, as
I'm
you
sorry
well
that you
know.
have to go through that, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's fine because I am who I am, and I'm not gonna change anything about me for no one.
Oversee their actions on
You
my
know,
behalf.
like I'm not gonna.
You're not even gonna eat
that
pussy.
matters is that gem. Do you understand? You have it safely in your possession.
Dang, I'm
Return here
disappointed in you.
immediately.
I'm gonna unfriend you.
Know that you have my complete confidence.
Nah, dude.
I would not entrust this job to you
Yeah,
if I did not
and
feel you were prepared.
Another
for it.
thing, though, too.
Now
Ending
go.
on that note, ending on my brother Andrew being an asshole.
It's curious.
He thought I was.
There is
gay
only one
because
task with which you should be concerned.
He
Intercept
thought
that
oh,
soul gem
did
before
anyone-
it reaches Manimako's
No, because
hand.
like, oh, did anyone touch you? Is
You
that why
must
you're gay?
make
Did someone
sure the
molest
gem
you?
does not reach
Like, that's what he
Manimako.
thought. Yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
whoa.
because of the
If it
story that you
Yeah.
told with your cousins.
Quickly, hurry to silence.
It was
No,
that.
still
It wasn't with. Well, who was it again? So.
Oh, I never told him about any of those things, but he suspected. You know, like he that's his thought process on all these people now. Like, if someone touched you, that's why you're gay.
I mean, like I can see how it's like through like influence, but it doesn't have to be through like a sexual experience. Not entirely, at least, you know.
I mean, I know what I went through, and I know that the things I went through scarred me, and like, but that's not why. You know, I don't know.
I know it's like you don't have to talk about it if it's too touchy.
But yeah, so yeah.
Good day, Millard.
I'm sorry I killed the mood, guys.
No,
Nah,
it's
you're
okay.
good, dude.
Actually,
Yeah.
it feels like a huge weight has been lifted.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like even though that like you already told me, you know, like it's still like I feel like it feels comfortable. I don't know.
You tell us,
like
you don't tell us during Pride Month, but you tell us after Pride Month, okay?
He told me like long before Pride Month.
Well, I thought he was saying it as a joke, but now I actually understand.
Yeah.
No, he was just being serious. We were kind of being assholes by thinking it was a joke.
Oh no, it wasn't a joke.
I mean, yeah, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Pride Month, but that doesn't mean that like I think of like, well, you know what I mean? Like if you know what I mean?
I'll celebrate
right?
if I can. You know, like that's my community. You know.
Yeah,
well,
you know me. Like, I'm not a big fan of like, that type of stuff. But like, that doesn't mean that like I don't like think of like people, or at least like the ones who are just gay. Like, what I mean by that is, it's kind of hard to explain. Let's see how to explain it. Like, like how like Ernie, like you say that, like you don't like being labeled and stuff.
Yeah, like it's a horrible thing being labeled. Like
because
it sticks with you.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Pride Month. It isn't because like, oh, I hate the gays. That's not that I don't hate people who are gay. Because if I did, we wouldn't be talking. But like
Pride Month, Pride Month isn't about the labeling.
I don't know. There's just that there's a lot of things that make me suspicious to where that might be the case. There's some things that kind of make me think that, considering that the fact that a bunch of
community.
Yeah, I don't know. It may seem like it, but I don't know. I feel like that there's some skeletons in the closet with it. No pun intended.
I mean, you don't have to like it, Aiden. Like, you're straight. Like, it's just.
No, it's not. It's not because I'm straight. It's just.
Oh, I know it's not because you're straight, but
it's just it's something.
Yeah.
It's not because of my religion or anything. It's something else. It's just like, it's mostly just because of like how. It's just the exploitation that I don't like. That's why I don't like Pride Month.
What do you mean exploitation?
Corporate
I just feel like that they use that, like
every corporation becomes gay for the Pride Month for June. They're like, hey, we're gay, buy our products.
Yeah.
Like like that. Oh, that's with anything, Hayden. It's not just Pride Month that does that.
I know, but like the fact that they're using your sexuality for the sake of money, you know what I mean? Like, there's some people that actually like struggle with it, to where like they don't. I mean, like I get the thing where I get the message though, where it's like, hey, it's okay if you have this mindset and you feel different. Like, it's okay, But there's some people that don't want to be a part of it, that don't want to be labeled by it because of it. Like there's probably some person out there that has that mindset, and when it comes to the fact that they have to live every day, not every day, but live through that whole month, with the commercialization of it, I just feel sad for those types of people that had to those are the types of people that
my sister says it is that, this is representation.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, everything should be gay.
It's like, no.
I could understand from that viewpoint. It's not for everyone, and if you don't want to participate, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's up to the person. I say if you enjoy celebrating your culture and your community and don't mind the commercialism like every other corporation or every other holiday, then
it's also because of the fact that I feel like that they make it to where they put him into a spotlight / box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like because they shine that light on those people, and they make it I feel like that it feels like some sort of exclusion like they're not a part of like other people, and that's what I hate about it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But I feel like that it's like they're, even though that it looks inclusive, it ironically makes it to where it feels exclusive. Not on my end, but on the people that they're like shunning the light on. Like they're excluding them because of. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah, you're making sense. It's vague, but I could understand what you're trying to say. Like, I understand.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't like it, because I feel like that they're like again with the exploitation and making them look excluded, and in some sort of way, like it looks like all around there's some sort of like thing that just makes it to where it's like it doesn't feel right. Not because of the sexuality or anything, it's because like I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah, of course. Of course, Satan. But yeah, anyways, how are you guys' day going so far? The end of the day, at least.
I'm just playing bass right now because it's just having some fun playing with that bass. Did I tell you that I took my first bass lesson?
Yeah. You did. It's been a long couple of months.
Oh, it has?
Yeah, like what in general, like just like everything that's going on in this year, 2020 is inevitably the most corrupt, fleshed out, like really bad year.
I know.
Yeah, like everything's going. It seems like the end of the world. It doesn't seem real. It seems like everything's being written down in a novel or something.
I know, it is pretty scary.
Yeah. I mean, this pandemic's definitely going to extend to the next year, isn't it? There's no doubt.
At least until November. I'm playing.
It could.
I mean, who knows? Who knows how long this thing is going to last at this rate?
And cases are only rising, but I don't know. I don't like to dive into that.
Yeah, but like, and that's another, well, not a thing, but like, I kind of noticed that like there's been more cases, but like less in deaths, which is kind of good, but you know,
that is
still better. I guess better to be cautious. I guess, but
You're here from the council, aren't you? Traven.
I actually had a conversation with our pastor about the whole mask thing.
That helps the odds, but not much. We're still going to be outnumbered. Follow me. I'll show you what we're up against.
Okay.
And he told me that, like, I mean, hey, if you gotta wear pink, if they're telling you to wear pink shoes, then wear pink shoes, you know, as long as they're not, like, infringing on, like, your doctrine, and your religious beliefs, then it's.
We've been watching the site for a while and have tried to stay out of sight ever since.
Then there's nothing really to worry about, so I was like, alright.
We were supposed to storm the place and take this gem they're holding. Only we can't. There's some sort of.
It was actually really cool because I managed to go to church today, and it was like a breath of fresh air because I haven't been to church in like 3 months.
To come out. Based on the activity I've seen, that should be very soon.
Didn't the governor of Texas make it so that masks are mandatory, and if you get a fine for not wearing one?
He did, but they reinforced it last week. At least that's what I heard.
All we can do is prepare for them to come out.
Well,
regardless of whether or not, it'll be our best chance to get the drop on them.
What?
Of course, since we.
But it doesn't mean that stores are gonna like make it to where it's a requirement. So I always bring one just in case.
I mean, it should be a requirement. I know over here it's a requirement now. Like you can.
I mean, they already make it. Yeah.
You cannot enter our stores unless you have a mask on. If you don't have one, you could request one at our stores.
Based on our abilities.
Like that, where I work at.
But it's up to you.
And we'll give you a face mask. But if you have like a sort of like asthma
Mages
or
Guild has been
condition where it
attacked by
prevents you from wearing a mask, I don't know. I think
This proves
that
they
would
can't
be
be
okay.
trusted.
You know?
Yeah, I kind of just, made it so I just didn't really go out that much anyways. But I mean, and I do have to wear one. I'll wear one at this rate. But
Where do you want me to wait?
it's just
Okay,
just,
I'll head over
but
there now.
we did go on a few trips, and it really put a damper because of the pandemic, and so.
Yeah. Well, at least you're safe. That's the important thing.
Yeah, being under house arrest is pretty fun.
You're not under
It
house
is.
arrest.
No, it isn't. Being under house arrest is fucking terrible because you're stranded. It feels like
You're not under house arrest, are you? Why are you under house arrest?
No, he's saying
metaphorically speaking.
No, he's saying that he feels like he's in house arrest and it sucks.
Oh, I thought you were literally under house arrest, and I'm like, what, did your dad do something?
No, my dad's not a criminal. My stepdad, at least, is not a criminal.
A lot of people are in house arrest, Aiden. It isn't just you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say it. I didn't say that it was about me.
Was the criminal? I thought that it was like, what did your dad do? Is your dad some kind of like secret drug dealer?
No. I feel like the only thing my stepdad would get arrested for is attending a church. I feel like that would be the only reason why me or my dad would get arrested.
Hey Hayden, is your dad?
Which is also
is
fucked
your dad
up.
rich?
My dad's not rich. He's middle class.
Aww. Well, do you know any rich people that are single?
No. I think I'm gonna go. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. I gotta get some sleep. It was a good talking.
It's good talking to you guys.
Yeah, see you around, Ian. See you around, Ernie.
See ya.
Later.
Oh.
I guess I'll stop now too.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you guys.
Nice talking to you too.
Okay. I'll talk to you more tomorrow. Yeah.